Cut the shit off. Let's get it. Still idolizing, worshiping these puppets, dawg, that's really insane to us. No conspiracy, use your cranium, medulla. I'm blunt, got it on Ogun time like Nigerians. Open it up like Sicilians. They doing C-sections on C-notes. Do your research, analyze the D quotes. Each one teach, one share with your people. That's why I had to bring back LemiSpeakBroadcast. Exposing everything D-stay. Already won, ain't worried about your sweet states. These folks still worried about record deals. Walk into Brooklyn for a cheesesteak. I'm screaming. XRP people got this cheat code, you ain't P-Go. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got this cheat code, you ain't P-Go. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Show these folks how to set up their wallet. Dripping, dropping, bro, no fair faucet. Take it off the exchanges and lock it. Capital One, bro, what's in your wallet? A lot of XRP, a lot of XDC, a lot of XLM. Man, best friend, look here, dog, if you wanna extend your generational wealth, you gotta spend. Nothing too expensive, dog, it's real cheap. Focus and finish, you gotta complete. Intermittent fasting, watch what you eat. Gotta stay 10 toes down on your feet. Tune out distractions, into the street. Can't be lusting on every free. Focus on family and your little seed. And don't forget, listen to LemiSpeak. XRP people got it, cheat code, you ain't P-Go. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though. Whoa, Nizo. XRP people got it, cheat code, you ain't P-Go. Swift transactions, low on fees, friendly eco. Let me speak on why I gotta teach my people to get like me though.
Yo. Been a minute since I've been on here.
Our Falcons jerseys, even if they never win the game, if they win or lose, we rocking them. LemiSpeakBroadcast, number 11. Yeah, we on the number 11 episode. It's up. I got my boy Walt with me. I'm feeling good. It was a great weekend. It's been a minute. You already know.
Y'all see what I'm rocking. Y'all see what I'm rocking.
Back, baby.
So before we even get started and before we get into anything, let me just talk about this game. Because, I was on this game and I was watching it with my brother. And after that last drive where we got stopped, I was like, this game is over. And he was like, bro, let's keep watching. I was like, man, I wasn't even into it. I was just like, I'm done. And they say miracles happen, bro. So here we are. On the dub. To my Philly people. I got a couple of them on here, if they're on here, because I made sure I sent them this link. To my Eagles fans and my Philly people. I still love y'all. So we got a dub. Hey.
We went straight into Philly too. So I'm gonna start off by saying this. Shout out to all my coworkers. Shout out to everybody at Hartsfield Jackson Airport. But I am the only person the whole week that had the Falcons winning. I was the only positive person in the airport about this game. Man, shout out.
You were positive for both of us. I can tell you that much.
Shout out to my boy Banks. We talked about it all week. I told him, like, yo, Falcons gonna win this game and we're gonna beat the Chiefs. He like, man, we're gonna get blown out. Like, nobody believed in Kirk Cousins. Man, it's so much to talk about, man. Like, and I get it, man. Falcons fans is traumatized from the past. A lot has happened since we lost that Super Bowl. The city feel like we cursed. Everybody feel like we cursed. But you know, every new season is an opportunity to, make it a new, move forward and put the past behind. And man, and boy, had the Falcons, they own to something, man. They own to something, bro. And I could see that. And shout out to the city. That was big for the city. I don't know where Walter went, but when is the last time y'all seen a drive like that? When the last time y'all seen the Falcons drive down the field like that and win the game? Not since the glory days when Matt Ryan was around. Not since the Super Bowl. That was I told my partner last night that was Brady-esque. That was some Tom Brady stuff. They didn't do nothing wrong. Shout out to Mooney. Mooney, second receiver for the Falcons, because he did mess up early in the game. He stopped on the route. Cousins had him on the the in and out route, slant out, and stopped. But he did it 2 more times on the game-winning drive. So shout out to him. A lot of things could be pointed out from that game. A lot of things can be taken away from that game. Bijan Robinson, Algiers on the running back.
Yo, Lemi.
Yo, you heard me spitting?
Yeah, but did you send out the YouTube link, or are they both StreamYard links? Because it looks like you sent out both StreamYard links.
Oh, they're both StreamYard links? All right, hold on. Damn, I did. I gotta get the let me get the YouTube link.
Yeah, get the YouTube link so I can get everybody up, because everybody's like, wait, hold up. I'm not trying to be on. I just want to see what's going on. So.
Nah. So we about to get the YouTube link popping. My bad, y'all. We about to get it popping off. We're gonna take some time to send it out again. Let me get this thing to you, Walter. It's all good. Y'all show y'all face on the stream. Y'all can comment. I've been telling everybody, man, we're gonna win. My homeboy said I need to get back on FanDuel.
Look, let me be honest with you, man. I thought this game was a wrap. I thought we was done. Like, done. And then I'm just like, whoa, hold up. My brother was like, man, come on, dog. Come on, have faith, dog. I'm like, dude, this game is over. We got the ball back with him. All right, cool. I'm like, we got the ball back with like a minute and a half. Like, what's going to happen? Nothing. I'm like, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's wild. Shout out to everybody scooping in. It's the LemiSpeakBroadcast. Hey, ATL, we back, baby. Falcons back, baby. I'm telling you right now, man, we back. Y'all better get ready for it, bro. We up.
Man, it look like we back. We back.
Man, this Sunday night gonna be so big. It's gonna be so big, bro. Atlanta gonna be in. I just found out the game was in the A. So that's money. That's money. That's a money night.
We got the Chiefs too. Sunday night football, baby boy. Sunday night football, baby.
The whole world finna be watching.
We got the Chiefs. My homeboy coming to town.
Man, they was disrespecting the hell out of the Falcons last night too, man. Kept going for it on fourth.
After after the game we had on last Sunday, come on, bro. I mean, that's not a surprise to me. We had a horrible game last Sunday. So
it's not. Nah. It was a good game, bro. It was a good game. Look, we played a good defense. Hey, Brody, what's good, my boy?
What's going on, man?
Ain't nothing, bro. Look, bro, we played that first game against the Steelers was an early reality check. We needed that reality check. We played a great defense. I'm not gonna say a great defense, but we played a good defense. And you can't and what do you expect? We gave up 6 field goals. We didn't give up no touchdowns. 6 field goals. 3 of them was from 50 plus yards. So we'll take that. Steelers had a good day. They was fortunate.
Bruh.
Great defense.
Bruh.
Come on, bruh.
Bruh.
That could go either way.
Bruh. Brother. Okay.
What's up, bro?
Look. Let me do 100 with you, okay?
Yeah.
We spent way too much money on Cousins, okay? He ain't earned that money yet, though. I mean, last night was a good step in that direction, but as of right now, he ain't earned it. You know what I mean?
Nah. Hey,
he ain't earned that money yet, bro. Let's be honest, man. Come on.
Hold up.
You can't earn $180 million in 2 weeks.
Bro,
you can't expect the man to come out guns blazing, throwing 4 touchdowns in the first game.
I'm gonna take my shades off.
I was expecting him to, though, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was expecting him to.
Check this out,
bro. We spent a lot of money on that.
Whoa! Check this out, bro. That last drive yesterday is what you get paid the big bucks for. Did you? I gotta send you the link for that last drive. It was Brady-esque.
I watched the game. The game. You don't have to worry about sending me the link to that. Look, I was supposed to go drive last night, right? My brother was like, "Are you going to drive?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to drive." And then I was like, "All right, let me watch this game." Because I'm like, "Look, let me just sit down." Because trust and believe me, bro. I mean, you slit the wrist, you slit the veins on my wrist. That bad boy is gonna be blue and red. You know, I rock for my people. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, I'm gonna sit down and watch the game. I mean, first quarter, yeah, second quarter, yeah, third quarter, yeah. But that fourth quarter, though, you know what I mean? I mean, one thing I would like to say is, our defense is like, our defense is shaky, bro. Our defense is not ready.
Our defense has always been shaky. We've never had, in the year that I've been a fan, bro, I've literally never seen us have a solid defense.
Y'all killing me right now. See, this is the problem, bro. This is the fucking problem. I'm about to snap. You Falcons fans have been traumatized for the past 4 or 5 years, and we are been traumatized to the point where there's negativity.
4 or 5. No, bro, I've been traumatized since I was a kid.
I've been traumatized forever.
I've been traumatized since I was a little kid, bro. This ain't recent years.
Look though, bro, I got in on a little bit of what y'all was saying, bro, about expecting to throw 4 touchdowns the first game, bro. Did you not pay my man $130 million?
That's just me, bro.
Yo,
180. Actually.
He got 180.
You pay my man 180.
We did over the course of 4 years, but you can expect him to come in with a new offense the first game and expect him to just ball out.
Well, what I expect is for better than what we've seen, though, bro.
You can't expect him to just come in and ball out the first game.
I don't expect you to throw. I don't expect you to throw 500 yards, but I at least expect you to throw 200.
He did that last night.
He threw 240.
100 yards the first game.
Bro, that was a good defense. The Steelers had a good defense. He threw 240 last night.
That nigga TJ Watt is a problem, bro. Like that man been a problem since he been in the league.
Bro, not just him though. Have you guys seen that kid Hendricks that plays for Cincinnati?
I know I'm about to give y'all
number 91. That dude's a problem too.
Thank you.
Hey, my boy Hector O'Reilly over here talking about, yeah, you better give me 4 TDs a game. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. I mean,
it's coming.
That's what I'm saying.
It's coming, bro.
Look, Kurt gonna get in the flow, and we gonna have a straight season.
Dude, look. Let me tell you when the Falcons lost me, okay? Even though I'm still rocking with them, when they lost me was that Super Bowl when we was up 28-3. And
I don't even want to talk about it.
Man, that shit was rigged.
Nah, man,
I was in Houston for that mess. Okay?
I know that hurt. I
mean, bro, I'm not recovered yet, man. I mean, I'm like losing weight and shit because I'm still trying to recover from this shit, dog. Like I can't eat, I can't sleep. Anytime September rolls around, I'm having issues. You know, my wife is like, "Nigga, you gonna come to bed?" I'm like, "Nah, I ain't coming to bed. I'm
not yet.
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, really
on there.
You know,
I bet all my money on
it hurt my feelings, bro. You know, and then we left so much money on the table that day, man. Like me and my whole crew. Okay, a little bit of background. Me and my whole crew, we took 5 Sprinter vans and 2 SUVs down there. We were like, with the celebrities, we were making money. Bro, at halftime, we was like, we got this, man. All the people that we had booked to go out that night, they all canceled, man. Bro, we left. Each one of us left at least 5 to 10 on the table that night, man.
Yeah,
we was all mad, bro.
That shit was yo. That's the reason. So check this out. That's the reason I became a Falcons fan. I sympathize with people like my brothers. I sympathize with you. I sympathize with Banks even though I didn't know him. I sympathize with Brody even though I didn't know him. Yo, do you know how quiet it was in the city, bro? I had to come to work the next day. Bro. The whole airport was quiet. Like,
it was we didn't give the boys a welcome home parade. We were so pissed.
Bruh.
They came back, bro. Right? Wasn't nobody downtown. It was maybe like 1,000 people downtown when they came back from Houston.
Bro, we were
that's how pissed everybody was.
Right? We were driving back from Houston, right? We were like in a long procession, right? And every time we passed cars, like you would see it was Falcon fans, and everybody had their hands in their head. Even the people driving, they were just like, like it was just pathetic, man. And every time you pass somebody, even when we stopped to get gas, it's all Falcon fans at the gas station getting gas. Everybody just like, man, what the fuck just happened? You know, and you know how the South,
bro, it was a civil war, bro. It was on some civil war shit. It was the Falcons versus the Patriots, and we was in the South going to war, bro.
It wasn't the Falcons versus the Patriots. It was the Falcons versus the NFL, man. Right? I mean, I know I like to say controversial shit, but I'm gonna say this shit right now. I believe that shit was rigged, bro. I'm sorry.
Exactly, it was rigged. It was rigged.
This is why I'm a Falcon fan all the way for the rest of all my life, bro. I can't say it was rigged. I'm gonna disagree with that. But look at it like this, bro. Remember that year we supposed to went to the Super Bowl and we played the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
That's just Falcon shit, bro. You be up and then you get your ass whooped at the end of the game. They bring you up, they elevate you to drop you. This is why Falcons this is why Kirk Cousins gonna do the same shit. They built Kirk Cousins up the whole offseason. Then they gonna start playing good. He gonna get you good to the playoffs.
Yeah, here's the thing. He's the best quarterback that we've had in the past 3 years, though.
That's true too. But my man Banks called it though. My man Banks said it though because Kirk Cousins, he ain't never won a playoff game.
Never. I mean, he won one against the Saints.
Here's the thing. If y'all go look at the top 10 most highest paid quarterbacks in the league, only 3 of them have playoff experience. Dead ass. Only like 3 of them, if in the top 10, only like 3 or 4 of them have playoff experience. Only 2 of them have been to the Super Bowl. Only 1 of them has won Super Bowl.
True. Facts.
because Mahomes is the only one that has won a Super Bowl. Joe Burrow he's the only one who's been to a Super Bowl, but he lost. But you got Lamar Jackson up there. You got Joe Burrow. You got Dak Prescott. You got Mahomes. You got Herbert. And you have very little playoff experience in that top 10. And Herbert keep getting hurt.
But check me out, though. Check this out, though. Look.
Yeah.
But you look at the quarterbacks you named. Those are quarterbacks that were drafted first round. Top 10. If you're gonna pay for a quarterback, right? Which I'm good with. You don't pay $100 million to somebody that got one of the worst injuries a quarterback could ever have. You get what I'm saying?
No. Here's you might want to take that back because that same shit it was a different part of the body, but Drew Brees had a similar injury. That nigga had an elbow injury.
Only one quarterback in NFL history ever played again after having the same injury Kirk Cousins had. Only one quarterback ever.
What we talking about? Achilles?
Yeah.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers.
Only one quarterback, bro. And I think it was Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer. Oh yeah.
He's the only quarterback that
I seen that stat.
Play again. Your mobility is not the same. I understand.
Oh yeah, because you got to learn how to walk again. You got to learn how to walk again.
Too much money. I agree. Too much money.
Now here's the thing. I will say it is a whole lot of fucking money.
It is. And you know what the tickets are because he here. You can't have a $300 ticket to sit in the nosebleed for a $100 million quarterback and he can't win.
So check this out.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Real quick.
Okay.
And some folks might get mad at me about this. 3 of y'all might get mad at me. We paid Vic $100 million. That man only had 2 winning seasons, bro.
Vic was a whole nother level of quarterback, bro.
Vic, dog. If you go look at Vic's record as a starter in Atlanta, he has a losing record.
But don't forget though, he went to the Eagles and they gave him another $100 million contract.
He lost his job 3 different times.
So I got a question.
It's Michael Vick though. It's
Michael. That's all he knew by his name. But we gave him $100 million. But he only had 2 winning seasons while he was in Atlanta. Went to jail. Went to the Eagles. Had like 1 good year up there. Got his job stolen by Kevin McCall. And then had his job stolen by Nick Foles, and then went to Pittsburgh.
His line stopped blocking, bro.
But nigga line stopped blocking. If you remember correctly, though, he the only quarterback that we had that went into Lambeau Field, though.
He is. He was the first. He's the first quarterback to go into Lambeau and win.
Yes, sir.
And that's that. Philly was his Achilles heel. He could never beat Philly, ever. He has a losing record against them. They used to every time we met them in the playoffs, they beat our ass.
Before Michael Vick, bro. This is why Mike Vick got paid, bro. Before Michael Vick, name a quarterback that can do what Vick did. Vick paid the way. Vick paid the way for your Cam Newtons, for your Lamar Jackson.
He did.
He did. Vick did shit on a whole nother level. On top of that, man.
He did. Look, he did everything but win.
He did.
he won, but he didn't win at a high level.
What was the statistics of the Atlanta defense during that time? We had Keith Brookin, but we never was a top 10 defense.
That boy went old school.
Man, we had all of that.
This how you know we true to this.
We had all of that, but we never had a top defense, bro.
We haven't. I ain't gonna, because like I said, we've never had a solid defense. Because this is how you know we've never had a solid defense. Do you know who is number 2 in our franchise when it comes to career sacks? Or who's in our top 5? Fucking Vic Beasley, dog.
Vic Beasley.
Vic Beasley is top 5 in our franchise for career sacks.
And Beasley wasn't even like, we didn't even draft him. He was.
Yes, we did. We drafted him first round.
Oh wow! Okay.
From Clemson, he was a linebacker. We made him a defensive end.
Yeah.
What's up? And he was trash after that first year. He got that 1 year.
After that second year, that Super Bowl year, that man had 15 sacks. After that, nothing else you heard from him.
Yeah.
The best defensive end we've ever had is John Abraham. That's it. Yeah, him and Patrick Kearney.
Kearney, yeah, Kearney. Yeah, Kearney.
Him and Patrick Kearney, the only two good defensive end that we've had.
Yeah.
Yep, that's facts.
Yeah.
But we've never had a straight, solid defense to where somebody is scared of us.
And Grady Jarrett, and I think Grady Jarrett might be our best tackle.
Yes, hell yes.
Jarrett might be our best tackle of all time. Our best tackle of all time is playing right now.
Hell yeah. Him and Jonathan Babineau. Them the top two.
Yeah.
What's up, Kim B? How you doing, Kim?
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, man.
All I'm saying is, bro,
I can't even really name you our corners like that. I forgot them niggas like
we had Trufant was straight for a couple years. We had Alford. If you want to go back in the day, we had the fastest man in the NFL. We had Allen Rossum. We had Ray Buchanan.
Rossum probably the best corner. Him and Trufant probably the best corners we had. Other than
you can't forget about Prime.
That's what I was just gonna say. Other than Dion, but
forget about Prime.
He didn't give us no time, bro.
Hey, then we had
he gave us what? 4 years.
Hey, then we had bro from the Redskins. Y'all ain't like him.
Who?
What's his name again?
D'Angelo Hall.
Talking about D'Angelo Hall.
D'Angelo Hall. Yeah.
He was just fast. He was just fast.
Yeah.
Him. He could cover somewhat, but he was really just fast. But we also don't forget we also had Asante Samuel. I love Deuce.
We got him at the end of his career. See, that's what the Falcons do all the time, and this is what pisses me off with the Falcons. They always get players towards the end of their careers. They did the same thing with they did the same thing with my boy Steve Mignogna. That's my boy, but they got him towards the end of his career. They did the same thing with what was the name of the tight end? But he ended up being really good.
Talk about Tony G?
Gonzalez?
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez. Yeah.
Tony was still a beast when he was with us.
Yeah. Tony Gonzalez was a beast.
Tony was still a beast when he was with us. He wasn't
in our Super Bowl year.
That's
he probably had his best year. He probably had his best season with us. He probably had his best season.
But we always end up doing that. We always end up getting these players towards the end of the career. We never there you go. Like
Steven Jackson.
Hey, Mike had his best years with us.
He did though. What you say. Yeah, he was fine. Steven Jackson ain't do shit though. He ain't really do much.
Because the Rams ran his ass to the ground, bro. That's the only thing they had.
Because they didn't use that Marshall Falk. They were used to running the ball, just running.
Yo, they ran that man 350 times a year. Hell yeah, his knees was bad.
He was the original Derrick Henry. He was Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry.
When we get done talking about the Falcons, right? You know what I want to talk about next? I want to talk about them Cowboys, man. I want to talk about them Cowboys, man. I want to shit on all my people that are Cowboy fans that have been on my ass for years about them Cowboys. And I'm tired of
every year
because they ain't
every single year they say they're gonna do something. We them boys, they say shit like that. But you let New Orleans put a 40 bomb on your head at home.
New Orleans might be the shit this year.
Hey man, don't let that come up. Don't say that as a Falcons fan coming out.
I'm sorry, bro.
We coming for their neck. We coming for their neck.
Playing like they trying to play Super Bowl in their own home.
Yo, real quick though. I just heard something.
They played two sorry. I ain't gonna say sorry, but they played two subpar teams the first 2 weeks. We already knew they was gonna beat Carolina ass. Everybody gonna beat Carolina ass.
But look though, I'm not worried about nothing. I'm saying this. Dak could at least put up 3 touchdowns a game. He may throw about 5 interceptions with them 3 touchdowns. But my boy, man, they shut them boys down. They had them boys looking like.
So wait, let me ask you all this. While we on the subject of
for real,
do you think Dak deserved that money he just got?
Hell no. But you got to give it to him.
Here's the thing: when you deserve a type of money, that means that you have gotten better, or that you've actually taken your team to a different level. Dallas has been on the same level. They might have gotten a little better while he's there, but they still haven't done anything. Like, they probably done the same shit, like win their division. Hell, when's the last time they've been to the playoffs? When's the last time they've been to the divisional or the wild card? Has any of that happened while he's been there?
I think
because the last time I remember,
they went to the playoffs. They went to the playoffs last year, I think, and lost to the Packers. They lost to the Packers last year, I think.
Again,
Jordan Love and them blew them out.
So the same thing happened to you twice. Because the same year that we went to the Super Bowl, y'all were up. Y'all had Green Bay by double-digit points. The year that we went to the Super Bowl, y'all would have came to Atlanta and played us, or I think y'all would have played us if y'all would have won that game. We went to the Super Bowl.
Man, look.
And y'all had Green Bay by double-digit points, and y'all ended up losing. So now, every time you get to the playoffs, you lose. And here's the thing, and I remember that shit last year. No, what year was it? Ezekiel had 1,000 yards rushing. CeeDee Lamb had 1,000 yards receiving. Fucking Michael Gallup or whoever the second receiver was had 1,000 yards, and Jack had 4,000. It was like, this the most dominant offense we've seen this year, and y'all end up fucking losing in the first round.
From when they had Tony Romo, it's been happening, bro. From when they had Tony Romo and Tony Romo was fucking nasty.
Listen though, the Cowboys have always, for the past 5-6 years, bro, the biggest issue with the Cowboys has always been their owner, and it's always been the fact they always been a run first team. They never really cared for quarterbacks. Tony Romo was a good quarterback. He was a smart quarterback. Okay, but he wasn't the leader of the team. They always had a running. They always had a good line. That's what Cowboys are known for: offensive line that can run, that your running back can run behind, bro. Other than that,
So who do you pick at this point? If you had an opportunity to pick a wide receiver, do you pick CD over JJ?
Yes. Over J.
You pick CeeDee Lamb over
I'm picking CD. I'm picking CD over JJ.
Here's the
reason why.
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb.
Here's the thing now. CD, I ain't gonna say that JJ hasn't been consistent. He has. But now we're seeing what JJ doing when he doesn't have a good quarterback or an above average quarterback. You're not hearing his name like that. Because now you got Sam Darnold throwing to you.
That means you missed his 97-yard touchdown pass this weekend from Sam Darnold. He had a 97-yarder from Sam Darnold.
Yeah. He scored a 97-yard touchdown.
You must have missed that one then.
Okay. I might have.
He threw that. Sam Darnold threw that ball out.
And he got hurt that game.
He threw that ball over 60 yards. He got hurt that game and still picked up $130.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yo, CeeDee Lamb is nasty though.
CeeDee Lamb is nasty. Here's the thing. There's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong answer. Both of them have been very, very consistent. Ever since they've been drafted. There's no right or wrong answer.
Let's do this then.
People still like Hopkins. People still like Hopkins more than these athletes.
I got
CD or Chase. CD or Chase.
Chase. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is probably one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
But they ain't paid him yet. Paid him yet.
That's why he leaving. He gone after this year, bro.
Bruh, I mean, I'm like, why show me the money? And for me, it looked like they didn't even want to throw him the ball the whole game because I watched that game too. I watched the game. The Chiefs. That's a classic game. Anytime Cincinnati and the Chiefs meet, that game is always like a 2 to 3 point.
Jamar Chase is trying to be loyal to an organization that's loyal to nobody.
I think so. I think more so he's trying to stay with Burrow because they played together in college. Because they connect so well. But it's like if y'all not gonna show me loyalty, if y'all not gonna fuck with me, then I'm gonna go with somebody who will.
You gotta look at my boy like this though. Who do you pay when it comes to the franchise? Who do you pay first? Do you pay your quarterback or do you pay your wide receiver?
They're going to pay the quarterback first. It ain't even about who they're going
to pay the quarterback first.
And you know that, like, especially
when always going to pay the quarterback.
Yeah.
So my man, they gonna get their quarterback that money.
They already did. Burrow already got his. That's why I'm like Burrow, one of the top 10 highest paid. He already got his money. So now that's what. Why you think they let Joe Mixon go?
They couldn't afford to keep him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna overlook every other position. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna overlook, but look at it like this though, bro. The Cowboys fuck up because one, like even with the Cowboys situation, you pay Dak now. You gonna pay CD Lamb. I think they paid
CD.
They already paid him.
I mean, I'm saying
they already paid him.
They paid Trevor Diggs. Did they get Trevor Diggs his bread?
Man, he got like 160. His shit was crazy. I'm about to look it up.
Oh, never mind.
Michael Parsons got the bread.
And that's the thing. When you have a good team, when you got so many superstars, you got to pick who you want to pay. When Baltimore won their Super Bowl in 2012,
yeah,
they paid Flacco all that goddamn money, 6 years, $120 million.
That was a bad move.
Now guess what?
That was a bad move.
That was a bad move because guess what? You didn't get shit else out of Flacco ever.
But you didn't get shit before that.
And then you lost Ed, and then you lose Ed Reed, one of the best fucking safeties, if not the best safety ever to play this game. And you think that man
I don't know if you know, but the
best free safety all time
in the league. The Bengals are definitely one of the cheapest franchises in the league from my reliable source. So I'm just let you know that. Because from what I'm hearing is they could have paid Mixon, but they didn't want to pay him because they didn't think it was productive enough. So my source is like,
honestly, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
My source is actually watching, but shout out to my source. What's up, brother? Appreciate you throwing in your 2 cents.
I don't feel like you should pay running backs that much anyway, bro.
Oh, come on, dog. What?
Bro, they get hit the second most in the league.
Bro, they carry all the load on the team.
They get hit. Here's the thing. Outside of offensive linemen, they get hit every single play.
For sure. So tell me this.
I'm sorry,
running back, that got paid.
Running back,
no.
got paid, but
that got paid.
I don't know if y'all know this, but the production of running back,
I ain't opening no door.
They've been going down every year, though.
Yeah.
The productivity of the running back been going down every year because they're not getting paid enough, man. They're not getting paid enough.
But name a running back, every running back that done got paid the next year, they hurt.
They don't necessarily get hurt. Their production goes down though. But
Zeke got paid all that money. Remember Zeke got paid?
It's a hell. I can go through a list of running backs that got paid just because of off of one good year.
He left and went to Houston, right? And now he's back again with them, and he's trash.
Zeke ain't been him in like 6 years.
Yeah, Zeke ain't.
Yeah, Zeke fell off a long time ago.
He did.
Yeah,
every year
expecting a lot more out of him.
His numbers got worse. You can go look at it.
For sure.
Yeah.
He had a lot of potential. He
did. He was that nigga for some years. He was definitely top 5 for like 5 straight years. But every year he went downhill.
Nah, facts. That's facts.
But here's the thing: it's like once they pay running back, they stop having faith in them for some strange reason. That shit didn't happen to Le'Veon Bell. That shit happened to Melvin Gordon. That shit happened to DeMarco Murray. All them niggas.
Man,
so I got a question, bro. I got a question. What y'all think about this Falcons versus Chiefs game this Sunday?
Hey, no.
Bro.
Here's the thing. I said that now, and Lamar can vouch for me. I said we were gonna go 0-3 to start the season. I can take that L now. I did say we were gonna go 0-3 to start the season, but with a couple injuries that's happening, I'm starting to see a little bit of light for us. Because I texted Lamar last night before we got there and played that game. I said, "Hey, we might have a chance now that AJ is not playing."
He did.
Oh, yeah,
Now Isaiah Pacheco is not playing. That man hurt. He gonna miss some weeks. So we don't know who their backup running back is now.
I'm gonna tell you why I got it.
So we might start off 2-1. We might have a little bit of light against the Chiefs.
Oh, we're gonna beat the Chiefs. We're gonna beat the Chiefs, bro. We're gonna beat the Chiefs.
My source said the Chiefs gonna beat the brakes out of the Falcons.
No, here's the thing, man. Because look at what they just did last game. They didn't play that well either. Not against the fucking Bengals.
What did your source think about last game? What was his prediction on last game? Do you think they was gonna get the brakes beat off on too?
What he said was the Eagles are trash, man. He said the Eagles are trash.
No, Eagles ain't trash.
The Eagles ain't trash. The Eagles are not trash.
They got one of the best.
But the Eagles are not trash. The Eagles are not trash.
Eagles ain't trash. How the fuck you go to a Super Bowl and you trash?
They spend money
that
on
was 3 years ago, bro.
What he's saying. They spend money on Saquon and C-Mac. He said they spend too much money on the wrong people. You know, dude.
Man, we talking about the Chiefs, bro. We talking about first of all, last night, bro. Let's look at the coverage the Eagles played all night, bro. Eagles rushed 4 men all night on a quarterback that could.
That's their problem. Hey, that's their fucking problem. That's their fucking problem. The Falcons.
I respect that part. It is their part. It is their problem. However, if you think Kansas City is a team that loves to blitz, bro. And when I'm talking about
if that's the case, how many times they get to Joe Burrow on Sunday? Because they didn't play well on Sunday.
I meant to tell you something. First, y'all got to stop. This is what y'all got to stop. Y'all got to put some respect on the Bengals. First of all, Joe Burrow is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Joe Burrow got one of the best arms, the best accuracy. The Bengals is not a team to sleep on, bro. The Bengals were just in the Super Bowl.
Nobody's disrespecting them.
Here's the thing. You know how you just said the Eagles were in the Super Bowl 3 years ago? Hell, it was only 2. The Bengals were in the Super Bowl 3 years ago.
Joe Burrow been hurt for damn near 2 years.
He said that blitz package from the Chiefs gonna light up Kirk
on top of that.
Because I don't even think they touched. I don't even think they touched Burrow that many times. Maybe once or twice.
You probably don't touch Burrow, but put it like this, bro. If a team is playing 2 high safeties, 95% of the game, bro, and we only rush 4, you're gonna have all that. Look at that zone. Look at the zone they were playing, bro. You playing all that out that deep zone against a quarterback that ain't even throwing it deep.
Here's the thing. Kansas City turned the ball for 2 or 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. Kansas City turned that ball over 2 or 3 times on Sunday.
I think it was 3 times. Yeah.
And Cincinnati did what with those opportunities? They still. How do you get 3 turnovers and still fucking lose?
Look,
now,
man,
Kansas City,
Cincinnati, the past 2 years.
Kansas City in the playoffs. Name 2 teams that beat Kansas City in the playoffs. Name
New England.
That Patrick Mahomes have a problem with one team right now currently, and that's the Bengals. Always, he always had a problem with.
No, but he lost. He lost to him.
Super Bowl for them. That's like the Super Bowl.
He lost to him last year though.
It's like the Super Bowl, man. Every time they play, it's like the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, they are a team that has they go against each other. It's like us and the Saints. When we play, the Saints got there 15. The Saints can win every single game of the season, but when they play us, it's like the closest game ever, bro.
And that's what I was telling my brother. I was just telling my brother that shit. I was like, because we got the Saints after we got the Chiefs.
Yeah, we got week 4.
Yes, I was telling my brother. I'm like, he was like, oh yeah, the Saints gonna kill us. I'm like, it's a division rival, man.
It's division rivalry. You think we just gonna let them come in here and beat our ass? Never.
It's not always a walkover. But,
exactly.
That boy looking good though. The 2 boys in the Nation, they're looking good though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You done?
Okay.
4 TDs.
You're not done.
4 TDs. Alvin Kamara looking good. And then
here's the thing with that. I ain't gonna say any running back, but a lot of them goddamn touchdowns, those shits came within like the fucking 10-yard line. Like. If you would have gave that shit to Bijan, bro, but Sean could have handled that shit too.
You got to be finished, bro. Everybody
you know what I'm saying?
About who Mahomes lost to. He's lost to Tom.
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, Mahomes. They lost to the Patriots. They lost to the New England.
And Burrow.
Yeah, the GOAT and another top 5 quarterback.
Everybody's trying to get a Tom Brady.
But here's the thing. Right? No. And the only reason he lost to New England is because because that goddamn defensive, that linebacker jumped offside. If you go back and look, the only reason that goddamn New England lost that game is because he jumped offsides because Tom Brady threw a pick to end that fucking game. But the linebacker defensive end jumped offsides and they were able to replenish and win that game. That game was done.
It is. But put it like this, man. The new GOAT is Patrick Mahomes.
We know that. When you win 3 Super Bowls in your first 5 years, like nigga, you're Hall of Fame material already.
Except Joe Burrow.
Hey, bro, my fourth said you right, Brody. He said you right, but you just said about that game. He said you were right.
Which one?
The New England and Chiefs game. He said you was right. You called that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said you was right.
I appreciate it.
Bro, but look. I mean, I did not expect the Falcons to win last night. I ain't even gonna lie.
Me neither, bro.
A lot of people didn't. You know, here's the thing. Nobody did. If you go in,
except for
nobody.
Yeah, my boy
Lamar.
Lemi said, yeah.
Except for Lamar.
And I was explaining why. I was explaining why too. Like it just wasn't no guess. It wasn't. I didn't just put it out.
We're gonna let you have the floor. So explain to us why you thought they
go
were
ahead.
Win that.
All right, the first game against the Steelers, right? The Falcons, the Steelers don't have a great defense, but they have a very good defense, and we was able to score. We were able to do things against that good defense. Watt was coming around. He's the only nigga. He's the only person I seen blitzing. Like that first game, they was blitzing us. They like Watt was coming around the corner, busting our head. So I'm like, damn. And then even in the beginning, when me and Banks had this discussion, like Banks said he called the interception. We was bound to see an interception in the beginning of the game from him because he was rattled. And the Steelers fans, they travel real good. So it was like a home game. It was like a home game for them. So it was like we played 2 away games. So Kirk Cousins was already rattled. His first game back, off an Achilles injury, 180 mil. Pressure. It's pressure, bro. So
and I'm sorry, I'm but that Steelers game, I swear to God, Kirk was under center maybe twice the whole game because everything else he was in the shotgun position the whole time on the pistol formation. That dude did not go under center but like once or twice that whole game until this last game. Like he was in the pistol formation the whole time. Like I'm looking at him, I'm like, dude, this nigga ain't doing shit. He didn't do shit in that game. So he did have a flash of brilliance in that game. It was before halftime.
Bro.
Yes, he did. He did have a flash of brilliance in that game. We scored a touchdown.
That nigga played trash all game.
Nah, bro. Did you see the touchdown though, bro?
But did you see the drive though? He was 7 for 7, almost 100 yards, and it was under 2 minutes. I'm talking about the first. I'm talking about the first game. The first game right before the half. He was, bruh. He still drove us to a touchdown against a good defense. We got to just see it for what it is. That was a good defense.
That boy TJ Watts though was putting in work.
I got a question.
That boy TJ Watts put in work though.
So my biggest question is this, bro. You see the first game, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You say that a lot of the shit Pittsburgh was doing where they weren't blitzing, just getting pressure with Watt off the edge, right? All right. Every time Kirk Cousins has pressure on him, you seen last night when he had pressure. Anytime there's pressure on him, the ball comes out and it goes in a bad direction. It's never a good throw. He's thrown probably 1 or 2 passes. Last night when he set in and got the ball out, nice when pressure in his face. Anytime pressure is in his face, Kirk Cousins do dumb shit. And it's last night. So if you can get pressure on Kirk Cousins, that's what I'm telling you. If you can get a little pressure on him, I said 10 motherfuckers at
y'all watch TV.
But with a clean pocket like he had last night, with that clean pocket he had last night, anybody can throw in that motherfucker. You see what Justin Fields can do when he
Of course, what you saying is common knowledge, bro. Like, and it's in his head. He thinking about his leg, he thinking about his throw motion. I get it. That's why we gotta work. Just let him work his way back into it. He did not have a great game the first game, but the reason that I say that the Falcons was going to win this game against the Eagles is because I just compared and contrast what I've seen from both teams. The Falcons defense didn't allow a touchdown versus the Steelers. Granted, their offense is ass. You know what I'm saying? But what the Falcons do, and if teams plan to do this against the Falcons, they're gonna go out sad more times than most. They think that the Falcons is letting these teams get yardage. I heard Walter say like our defense looks suspect. I don't think they suspect. I think our defense is the real deal. They're allowing you to get. They're allowing you to gain yardage. They letting you think you're gonna score. You get in that red zone, you jammed up. You gotta keep.
I don't think we're watching the same game, Lemmy. But go ahead, brother.
What? Nah, okay. You guys laugh, but did the Steelers score? But did the Steelers score the other day? I wasn't watching the wrong game because the Steelers didn't score.
No, here's the
thing. I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying, though.
Here's the thing. They only did beat us by field goal.
They're good in the red zone.
They did.
Yes, I get it.
So check.
But outside of the red zone, they trash.
We. All right. So that's a part of the psychological game. I never said they was good outside of the red zone. I said they're allowing you to gain. So when you get to where you need them to get you either gonna get stopped. And here's what Philly fucked up. They was being disrespectful. They kept going for it on fourth down, and a lot of them times they wasn't converting. And that was a part of the psychological fuck that.
And here's the thing: if it's 4th and 1, you already know what play they call them. They're gonna call that goddamn tush push, and they're gonna run that shit every fucking 4th and 1.
So and that's the only time they converted. But it was sometimes where they didn't convert, and then
definitely
that tush push is 100%, bro.
Yeah, that defense is definitely suspect.
What I'm saying is, if you think AJ Brown was there, do you think it would have been a different game?
That was gonna be my point. Had AJ played, it probably would have been a different outcome.
Yeah,
if AJ was playing, the Falcons would not have been playing the coverage they were playing. That's for damn sure.
Look,
they wouldn't have been playing that weak ass coverage.
The fact of the matter is, we beat a Super Bowl contender. I don't give a fuck about AJ Brown if he was there or not. They was gonna lose. But here's the
confidence, baby.
Here's the thing, bro. We beat a Super Bowl contender.
We did.
I talked to everybody in the damn airport. They said the Falcons gonna get blown out. I said, all right. I said, all right, blown out. All right. Niggas was saying 30-17. Niggas was saying 30-10. We won 22-21. That's the fact of the matter. We beat a Super Bowl contender. Okay, AJ Brown didn't play. All right, nigga, next man up. Where the fuck you at? What's up? Where your draft team at? Get your shit up. Y'all Super Bowl contender. Y'all got Saquon. Y'all took Saquon from the Giants. You got Jalen Hurts. You got this overrated ass defense. Where y'all at?
You got Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying?
You got Devontae Smith. Where the fuck y'all at?
You got Heisman Trophy winning Devontae Smith.
Yo, you got beat by a singing nigga. And Drake London is the only Drake we talking about, nigga. Drake London, the only nigga we talking about. That's the only Drake. That's the only Drake we talking about, nigga. That's the only Drake we talking about, nigga.
Yes.
That's the only Drake we talking about.
Hey, and let me tell y'all this. Jesse Bates is the second best.
What's up, bro?
Let me tell y'all this. Jesse Bates is the second best free agent. Is the best free agent signing we've ever had. That man he's earned all the money that we've given him.
Hey, niggas say our defense trash, but we ended it with an interception. What the fuck y'all saying, bro? We ended that shit with an interception.
All his props, bro. That man has come in and changed the defense.
And he let Devontae Smith head off. In the red zone.
It's a lot that defense.
That throw was across his body, okay, across the field.
Hey, that's his fault.
That's his fault.
He shouldn't have thrown that shit.
That's that nigga fault.
Caleb Williams did the same thing this week too, and he got intercepted. So anytime you throw across your body, let's keep it 100.
Hey, sometimes it's better to take that sack than throw that interception.
He had no choice, bro. They had seconds left.
Pick that bitch. Hey, throw a Hail Mary, but don't throw that bitch across your body. Nothing good ever comes out of it.
Nothing ever, bro.
Nothing ever comes out of throwing across your body. Only nigga. I was just about to say that shit. Only nigga I've ever seen be able to throw across his body and complete that shit at least 70% of the time is Mahomes.
Look, let me tell you.
I've never most niggas don't complete shit like
that. Let me prepare y'all for something though. The Falcons are gonna be facing a Steve Spagnuolo defense on Sunday night.
He's washed up just like the Giants. He's washed up just like the fucking Giants when he was winning with them niggas.
Calm down.
He washed up.
Spags defense. You don't play with the Spags defense, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Bruh,
any given Sunday.
I'm gonna say this right now.
Y'all fail to realize what I'm worried though. I'm just saying this is where I'm at.
Oh, we know.
Walter, you talking like you from that traumatized Falcons community. Yeah, you wearing the shit.
Traumatized, nigga.
Yeah. But that's the problem. That's the problem.
Traumatized, man. I can't.
That's the problem.
No,
Too many.
Go look in your Khalil's room. Go look on the. It's not there.
Listen, let me.
Bro, look,
this is what Falcon fans.
Oh shit!
Listen, bro.
Look, my person that I'm chatting with y'all. He was a defensive end, okay? He said Spags that deal. All right, so he knows what he's talking about because he played defense.
Hey,
okay?
I know Spags is that deal.
And this is a Super Bowl winning shootout.
Hey, hold on, real quick.
I know that.
Do you remember what happened the last time we played the Chiefs?
No,
I don't even remember. I don't.
Well, here's the thing. We played them in Kansas City. The only reason we lost is because Young Wei missed a field goal. So we played them. We literally lost by
what my
1 or 2
man
points.
Lemi say? It don't matter how you win or lose, man. Next man up. It don't matter.
But it's not gonna be a blowout because here's the thing: they had a better team then than they do now. They still had Tyreek then. They still had Carlos Hilaire or whatever the fuck his name is, Hilaire Edwards. They had a better team then than they do now, and they played us to a T, and we only beat them, and we lost by a field goal. They didn't even play all that well last week against Cincinnati.
I'm sorry. I want to switch gears a little bit because you brought up something, and me and Lemi ain't had a chance to talk about this last week. We didn't get a chance to talk about Tyreek Hill last week.
So,
I got y'all. There's 4 of us up here. All right, we're all 4 black men. So I want to hear y'all's perspective on how y'all feel about how that shit went down. Because I have a different perspective. So I just want to hear what y'all think.
Let me go first real quick. I did see the whole video. I'm gonna put that out. I didn't see the clips of edited shit. When the cop first came up, Tyreek was acting a little like an asshole. He was acting like a little bit of an asshole. Because if you see his attitude and his demeanor, he's just like, "Hey man, go ahead and do it." He was like, "Don't knock on my window like that." And I was like, "Bro, that's what cops do." You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even that hard. He was like, "Don't knock on my window like that." He was like, "Hey man, here's my license. Go ahead, do what you do. Go ahead, give me my ticket." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, it really don't call for all that. It really don't call for all that.
Let me go after my man.
You know what I'm saying? But the way that they did handle that shit all together, how he was like, "All right, I'm about to get out, and you do what I say when I say it." Blah blah blah. That type of shit I don't like. I've never liked when that shit come to cops. And you gonna grab if you see me getting out the car, why the fuck are you grabbing me by the back of my head?
Okay.
It could have all gone a different way had Tyreek, changed his attitude a little bit better at the beginning, but that still don't call for you to grab that nigga by his fucking head and push to the ground and put your knee on his back.
No, for sure.
Okay,
but that's just my take on it. Both sides could have done some shit different, and it could have been a different outcome.
All right, Max, let me hear what you got to say.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. So when it comes to shit like that, police have a mentality. Most of them do, bro. Where you are a figure of authority, and you feel like you have. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you walk up to my personal shit, and I don't want you knocking on my shit, I don't give a fuck if you knock soft. If you rub your finger across that motherfucker and I say, "Yo, don't rub your shit across my motherfucking door like that, nigga," I don't, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of my attitude, like I've had situations where a police done came to me and I'm not in the best mood, you feel me? But, my nigga, your job is to protect, serve. It's not for you to use your power to try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you already knew what time he was on. He felt some type of way because the nigga was telling him, "Hey, don't touch my shit." So now you trying to use your power and say, "Oh, you should have did what I say. I ain't gotta do shit you say. As long as I'm standing on within the law. If I'm getting out and I'm acting belligerent, you got the right to do whatever you feel like you need to do. But when you try to abuse your power, I just can't rock with the abuse of power. Like, if you roll down, I can roll my window down. But then when you start getting to the point of, hey, you do what I tell you to do, you do what I say. If you did what I said, we went this way. I can't rock with it.
I've never rocked with abuse of authority. And then they tried that shit with his teammates too. And that's another thing that pissed me off.
Okay. All right. So like, let me say this. And Brody, everything you said, bro, I'm with you. Okay? Because I totally agree with you. Banks, I'm with you in somewhat. But let me say what I had to say. And I'm going to use an example of what happened to me to make my example. I mean, to say what I have to say. So I got pulled over one time. It was like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was coming back from work, right? And when I got pulled over, the cop came to me. And as soon as he came to the car, I was like, look, bro, hey, I have a pistol in the car. I'm going to step out of the car. You're going to grab the pistol. And then when you grab it, I'm going to get back in and you tell me what's going on. So he grabs it. I get back in and I'm like, what's the problem? He said, oh, your tag light is out. So I'm like, oh, okay. I just bought the car. So if you want to issue me a ticket, go ahead and do what you do so I can go home. I just got out of work. The next thing he going to ask me is like, why do you have the pistol? I'm like, that's none
of your business.
Hold on. I was like, I just gave you my license and I gave you my weapons carry permit. So you go do what you do. I'm gonna sit here and wait for you. Now, I wasn't brash or abrasive. I was respectful. But at the end of the day, he didn't even come back to me because he called a backup. The backup came back, gave me my gun, and gave me my bullets in a Ziploc bag, and said, "Have a good day." They didn't even write me a ticket. So now I say all of that to say with Tyreek is he was standoffish from jump. He could have handled that situation a lot better. Like, I get it. You're in a rush to get to the game, but you speed it in the zone. The cops are trying to do their job. And I get that too. But they were too aggressive. Yes.
Yeah, both sides were aggressive as fuck.
But if Tyreek had calmed down, because a lot of people were thinking they didn't know who he was. Oh, they knew what that motherfucker was. Because who else is driving that kind of car at that time of the day to the stadium but a player or somebody? So they already knew who it was. Because
you know what type of time that is.
If they didn't know who he was when they rolled down the window, they knew who he was because they probably didn't hit his tag already. So he was wrong for that. He could have handled that whole situation a lot better. And my whole thing was before your question. My whole thing with that whole situation was like, how is it that all of a sudden, right? Before they took him out the car, he was being standoffish and being like a bully and then shit and all that shit. But once they took him out the car, that nigga was like, "Hey man, what you trying to do to me, man? Hey man, call Drew, man. Call Drew." I'm like, nigga, keep that same energy, man. You was being tough in the car. Now you out of the car, you want to act like a little bitch. Keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. You know, because a lot of if that shit wasn't caught on tape, it would have been a different conversation that we'll be having right now. Or we're like, oh, the cops fucked up, the cops did this, the cops did that. But right from jump, we saw his behavior. And his behavior led to the outcome of what the situation was. They had to call them. They had to, I mean, besides Drew, who's his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, they also had officials from the team there. I don't know if you noticed that. They had one of the security guards from the Miami Dolphins there too. You saw them dudes with the suits up there, and I'm like, oh, so this dumbass nigga made this shit go from just like a little ticket to this shit, and now they got all these cops suspended or whatever. And to be honest with you, it didn't need to go that far.
Yeah, because if you look at the whole video from when they stopped him, when he rolled his window back up. I think he was calling somebody because when they slammed his ass on the ground, he was like, "Hey, I'm getting arrested. Call Drew." So I'm guessing he was calling either his lawyer or somebody to let them know that he already knew what was gonna fucking happen.
Yeah,
because he was already on the phone with somebody. He was like, "Hey, I'm getting arrested. Call Drew." Then they went over to the players, his teammates, who were just, they were like, "Oh, you're blocking traffic. You blocking traffic. Give me your ID right now, or I'm gonna take you to jail." And they was like, "Huh?" And that's another abuse of authority shit that I don't like, because I don't have to fucking identify myself. I ain't commit a crime. And they was like, he was like, give me your ID right now, I'm gonna take you to jail. Give me your ID right now, I'm gonna take you to jail.
Quick question.
But another thing, when it comes to being pulled over, right? When you see somebody being pulled over, like as a family or friend, they tell you to stay back. So yeah, they kind of were interfering.
No,
but
they weren't even close. If you look, they were a good 20 feet away, and they were still recording this shit. But here go the fucking cops. Oh no, back up.
I know. I agree with you on that one. I mean, there's a gray line in that whole situation because if they had stayed further away, maybe they wouldn't have gotten into any shit. But go ahead with your question, Banks.
Go ahead, Banks.
So if you in this situation, right? If I'm pulling you over for a ticket, and you're the cop, right? Say you pulling me over for a ticket. Now as being a man, you walk up, you say, okay, this person a little combative. You get what I'm saying? Now maybe as a cop, I may say, hey, look, maybe I'm thinking I may not even give this person a ticket if they didn't do it. You feel what I'm saying? Now, there's ways you handle it. If you pulling the motherfucker over for stealing a car, then all right, my aggression level gonna be a little because I don't know what you got. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For ticket, I don't necessarily have to get to that point where I'm being aggressive with you. I can just be like, okay, I wasn't gonna give you a ticket, but now you're finna get a motherfucking ticket. I'm finna give it to you now.
And I can understand that. That's the only reason.
And
I agree with Banks. I agree with Banks. I agree with everybody. But I think that from jump, it don't like all of that. It was over excessive. I ain't seen the whole video, but that shit was too much. Like the officers, it's like they knew who he was, and it was like, we gonna make an example out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
like,
he was being disrespectful. Let me be honest with you, he was being disrespectful. I mean, the way my brother put it though, my brother was kind of funny. My brother was like, man, if you Tyreek, you got fuck you money, then take fuck you. I was like, but it don't work that way, man. You're on the streets, right? You're on the road. You're not in front of your house or stadium, right? Whether that's your place of work or at your house is your home. You're on the street. It's a public road. And guess what? They own the road, unfortunately for you. So whatever they say on the road goes. I mean, if you don't like what they say, deal with that bitch in court. That's what the lawyers and that's what the cameras are for. You know, that's why they have body cam footage now. Let them record the shit. You do what you do. Take your L's, and when you get to court, then you probably get a W or something. You know, but
go downstairs and see if it's downstairs.
You want to go home
then
to your
come
family.
back upstairs.
That's the whole point of the whole date. The whole point is going back home to your family. That's the whole point. Forget the job. Forget everything else. It's just going back home to your family. Because I mean, okay, look at when they put him on the floor, man. That shit when they put him on the floor and put a knee on top of him.
She coming back.
That's how George Floyd. That's how George Floyd died.
Hey,
George Floyd couldn't breathe when they did that shit.
Okay.
Feel me? And that's what they did to him too. And the thing about it is like when they put you like that with your back behind your back, and you like laying down on the floor, your chest is on the floor, your diaphragm, your breathing is what's the word I'm looking for? It's when
getting crushed
or whatever. But yeah, your breathing is not, you know, your diaphragm. It's not, you're not breathing right. That's what happened with George Floyd. And the problem with George Floyd was, you know, he was a big drug addict. So his whole air system was fucked up, you know. But at the same time, when you put somebody in that kind of position, shit can happen. And luckily, Tyreek is an athlete and he's in good shape, so nothing happened to him. We thank God for that.
Right.
At the same time, that shit could have been avoided if he was just like, look, my bad, dog. My bad. I'm my bad. You know, look, let me tell you, I got another funny story. Let me tell you this story. This is when I was in college. I had just blown some weed. I blew some serious weed. I was on my way out to go meet up with my friends.
No,
I jumped in the car, I was speeding through the parking lot, and an Atlanta City PD officer pulled me over. APD pulled me over. And I'm like, yo, bruh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm trying to go meet up with my friends. I go to Georgia State. I live right here. You know, he was like, man, I had bloodshot red. I was like, I know, bro. I just got out of the shower. And that's a lie. I was hiding in the motherfucker. Okay? I was hiding in giraffe pussy, okay? Bro. I said, look, and guess what? You know what he told me? He said, man, get out of here, man, and be careful. Bro. I had my license on me, but I had insurance on the car. So I didn't even get a ticket. And I was high as hell. But because I was just like, yo, my bad, bro. I mean, my fault. Nothing happened. You feel me? Didn't get a ticket. Didn't get a citation for anything. You know? That dude was just like, hey, get out of here. You know? So As a youth, this is when I was in college. I was like 18, 19. You know, so this is almost over 30 years ago. So at this point, I've learned as a youth to just be like, yo, my bad, you know what I mean? And then get in no shit. So even the older that I am now, if I know I'm at fault, I'm gonna be like, yo, my bad, dog. Do what you gotta do. My fault. But even if I think I'm right, I'm gonna still be like, oh, you did what? What? You caught me? You clocked me at what? Oh, okay, my bad. You know what? I'm sorry. Do what you got to do, but I need proof of how you clocked me. So because I'm a grown ass man. You know, you're not gonna tell me.
I'm rocking with everything that you're saying because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I look at all of us as young men with sense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these athletes ain't really got no sense. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really trained. They might have even been trained to do that, but it's like they done seen so much in their life that it's like, you know, and it's so much built up within us from where we're coming from, where it might just invoke a reaction, or you know what I'm saying. Most people is just that's how they are. And I think on both sides you got to understand who you're dealing with. Like the police came at it wrong. Tyreek could have dealt with it a little better. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. Both parties got to look into the mirror and be able to be like, all right, like know your personnel.
Man Brody on diaper duty. I like that. My man Brody on diaper duty. We all doing diaper duty these days. I feel you, bruh. Handle that, Papa. Shoot. I know I'm doing them too, so hey, can't knock him on that one. But yeah, so Lemi, you know, this whole, you know, this season look like it's gonna be good. You know, I want to also talk about Tua though. I want to talk about Tua because
you need to quit, bro. Quit.
That brother that took one too many hits, and for his life and for his safety and for his well-being, me personally, I would be like, bro, it ain't worth it, bro. You know, collect your pension, collect whatever it is that it is, because I know the team, even though they gave you a big old contract, they might have put an insurance on that contract. So whatever guaranteed money they gave you or are probably giving you, take that bitch and run, because your life is more important than the game. We love the game, bro. We love it. You know, we're pulling for you. But at the same time, I don't think you need to play again. You know, if it's going to be to the detriment of your health. I think your health and your family come first. But shout out to Tua, and on that vein, you know, the Miami Dolphins did pick up Huntley. Huntley was backup for Lamar Jackson. Remember that time he went down for I think it was down for a season or something, like half a season. Yeah. The backup, he was nice. He was nice. Solid. And they picked him up on the practice squad. I'm like, what's he doing on the practice squad? But it is what it is, though. So I mean, Miami still, you know, they might have a chance still. I mean, with the weapons they have there. I mean, if they're saying if a boy can get the playbook down this week, he might be under center on Sunday. So let's see.
Because here's the thing, they got a nice little squad, but both their running backs hurt too.
That's facts.
Yeah, you got Mostert and however you say his last name. What is it? A chain, whatever that is.
Yeah,
both of them hurt. So all you really got is Tyreek and Waddle.
Yeah.
And you need somebody to be able to get the ball to both of them.
That suspect defense. That defense is whack too. Yeah.
Hey.
That defense.
Exactly.
That defense is a no-go. You know. So anyway, all right, man. So let's make our predictions for the Falcons game on Sunday. I don't want win or losses. I want scores. Give me scores.
25-20 Falcons.
Falcons 25-20. Who you picking, Lemi?
I got Falcons 30-21.
30-21. You think the Falcons are going to drop 30 on the Chiefs?
So I was talking to my barber earlier today. I was like, bro, I was hyped. Hey man, y'all should be smoking the Dutchie. Y'all the ones who said they was gonna get blown out by 30, and I'm the one who said they won. So who's smoking what? We just be the Super Bowl contender. Who's smoking what, bro? Because I'm smoking that good shit. I'm smoking that Philly pack. I'm smoking that Philly pack right now. Like y'all don't know what y'all smoking that Super Bowl pack from back in the day. Y'all still on that shit. Like it's a new season, bro. 30-21. Falcons and Kyle Pitts gonna have a monster game. Tony Gonzalez type game. game.
I ain't mad at it.
Brother Banks, enlighten
Yes,
us
sir.
with your picks.
I'm gonna go 27-17 Chiefs.
Ooh, 27-17 Chiefs. Okay.
Okay.
All right. As for me, stay tuned.
What the hell? Nah.
Bro, I got nothing, man. I can't pick against my boys. I'm sorry, I can't pick against my boys. I know it's gonna be a tough game, and I know that we're not gonna win. So, but I can't call it though. I just can't call it. I'm gonna be like y'all.
What y'all doing?
Or next Monday and be like,
If y'all either gonna come with me or go downstairs.
Falcons in prime time, man. Falcons in prime time. They about to turn up, bro.
Bro, I'm
They about to turn up, bro.
I'm just gonna say this, right? And y'all don't be mad at me, but I think Kirk Cousins gonna be knocked out of that game, and we're gonna see Mike Jr. come in.
By who? Like
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Kirk ain't gonna make it.
Who on that defense gonna do that?
Game. I don't think he's gonna make it through that game, bro.
I think he's gonna throw me a pick though. He's gonna give me some picks.
Okay, because one thing I noticed. One thing I noticed yesterday, right? One thing I noticed last night is our O-line and our D-line they're too goddamn small. Them boys is small. Bro, did you see number 77 on the O-line for the Eagles? That dude look like two pickup trucks. They have the heaviest O-line, and actually they have the heaviest O-line and D-line in the league.
And Saquon still didn't. And Saquon still didn't have more yards. And Saquon still didn't have more yards than Bijan.
And that's play calling.
Damn.
That's play calling.
No. He had 22 carries. And he had 22 carries, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah, but that's play calling. That's play calling and the way they had the line shift. The Falcons, their O-line, because they're smaller, they shift really well, and they create lanes pretty well, and they have good blockers. But I would like to see their line a little bigger.
Yeah,
both the D line and
they both down there. They're watching Grace's corner.
But to be honest, because of their mobility, because they can move, that's why Bijan is successful. I would like to see maybe like one big body in the line, like one big body.
Okay.
And I want that big body to be like the center. Let him be in the center. So when he snaps that ball, he can back up and just be like, "Oh, I'm taking these two with me."
I might be in the minority here, but I like Algier more than I like Bijan.
I like him too.
Like I said, I might be in the minority, but I like Algier more than I like Bijan.
We used to say the same thing back in the day when it was Vic, Warwick Dunn, and TJ Duckett. We used to, so you're not wrong. You're not wrong for what you're saying, bro. Like Algier be knocking heads off. He runs hard.
Yeah, they two different type of backs though.
Yeah. And that's what we need.
This is also true.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Algier's gonna be that pound for pound guy. Once Bijan get the defense tired, as you can see last night, we put Algier in there to knock their head off. Go helmet to helmet, like run hard, and that's what he did.
I think both of them were averaging over 5 yards a carry. I think Bijan averaged like 7, and I think Algier averaged like 6. I was like, God damn.
They both know how to move that ball though.
The Falcons are cooking.
They both move that ball. They both know how to move that ball though.
So I want to give a shout out to the most underrated moment of the game of the Falcons offense with Moon. I don't know his first name, but Moon, he had an out post route that he slowed up on. He just stopped in the middle of the whole shit. And you know what I'm saying? It could have been.
So go ahead.
He somewhere along the lines he apologized because in that game-winning drive we did that same play 2 times, and that's what got us most of our yardage. So that was one of the most underrated moments of the game where I felt like, bruh, by himself had to dig deep because he could have got frustrated. He could have went back. He could have really hung that over his head. But he came back last drive of the game, did that shit twice, gained us yardage, and we had a flawless winning drive. So that was one of the most underrated moments of the game to me. Go ahead, though, bro.
So that moment, right, when he stopped and then catch up to the ball, I have a problem with that play because when we made that play, there was still 5.5 minutes on the clock, right? So I'm thinking to myself, like, why are you trying to go for the home run with 5 minutes left on the clock? 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Your defense was just on the field for like 9.5 minutes. So at this point, you're supposed to be running the ball so that you can hold on to this ball and work the clock. Because at this point, you have the ball. So you have the opportunity to put that ball in the end zone and get the win at that point. So run the clock. Don't go for the home run. So problem with that play. Because if we had scored on that play, let's just imagine we scored, we would have given the ball back to Philly with 5.5 minutes left. Yeah. And they would have worked that clock down again and won the game. So I had a problem with that play. I think that was bad.
I'm not gonna say that.
Know that.
Yeah, we don't know that.
The clock, and you see what happened.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened. Because now all of a sudden you decided to run the ball on fourth down. Come on, who does that?
That they do, and a lot. I'm telling you, bro. So here's the thing: they was doing that shit all game. They was Bruh, they were disrespecting us all game, bro. Like,
I'm talking about the Falcons. The Falcons tried to run the ball on fourth down. That's when that boy Gardner stopped Bijan. Yeah. Okay. Cool. They did their thing. They did their thing. But even with the whole fourth down thing, Philly was disrespecting us on fourth down. Yeah, they got a couple touchdowns, they got a couple first downs, but they was fucking up. And this is gonna be a lot of defense's problem. I feel like Kansas City gonna try this shit a lot. They got the tush push, bro. that shit is undefeated.
They still took the L. But check this out. With the Chiefs now, the Chiefs are gonna try to disrespect us as well on fourth down. They're gonna come in there. They're gonna be like, historically, they're gonna think this is a cakewalk. I think a lot of teams is gonna really like fuck up doing this. They're gonna try to go for it on fourth with us, and we're gonna convert. It's gonna start being takeaways in a minute. It's gonna start being turnovers in a minute. Because I don't know if y'all was watching the Falcons last night. They was trying to strip that ball out of a lot. Like their foundation defensively is strong. They might have been letting up a few plays, but they're looking for the takeaway. The Falcons are looking for the takeaway, and I'm seeing a lot of that coming. Like, because we just cooking. It's the second game of the season. You know what I'm saying? The first game we didn't allow a touchdown. Our second game we got a W. You know, we had some flashes of brothers, but I think it's gonna get better for us. And then even with Kirk Cousins, he ended with a game-winning drive. I don't know how much yards he had on that game-winning drive, but it was absolute perfection. So
it had to be at least 70. It had to be at least 70.
Yeah,
okay.
It was 70.
Okay, it was a 70+ yard drive. So with the Chiefs now, you know, Spagnuolo, before I pledged my allegiance, before I pledged my allegiance to the Falcons because of the Super Bowl, I was a Giants fan. I know all about Steve Spagnuolo. I know all about him. He's had exceptional defensive lines, and he's had good safeties and solid corners. So I know that he's gonna want to, you know, draw back the hands of time and, you know, bring pressure to my guy. So bring pressure to my guy Cousins. So we're gonna hit the tight end. I'm telling you, we're gonna hit the tight end. If they rush him, we're gonna hit him with the play fake, and we're gonna hit the tight end. I'm telling you,
Lemi. You got a lot of faith in this offense. Now listen, the offense, you got too much faith in this offense. I'm with you on defense. That defense is solid to me. Yeah. That offense, they still have a trouble scoring, bro. Regardless, that's why they scored so quick last night. When you was like, they should have ran the ball a little bit. They didn't know if they were gonna be able to get the touchdown. Now the reason they scored last night on that last drive is because they was trying to protect the deep ball. The thing is, man, I don't have faith in that offense like that. Now, one thing we do know is that the Chiefs, when it's time to score, they can score, regardless of who's on that offense. They can score. Pat's gonna find a way to put that ball in the end zone, regardless. If we gotta keep up scoring, it could get ugly. I just put it like
Here's the
that.
thing.
It's a new season, man. It's a new season, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
With they running back out, with they starting running back out,
yeah,
they gonna find something else to do. Pat gonna have to put that thing on his shoulders.
They gonna have to.
And Pat, the best quarterback we don't see in damn near forever. So I trust Pat to put everything on it. I'm sure to put the team on it. I put Pat on defense to play, goddamn.
You stupid.
Man, you hell, bro. You hell. Look, man, it's a new season. It's a new season, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It's some new shit going on, bro. It's a new culture.
I agree.
You know, like, yo, check this out, bro. Our second receiver got off on an overrated defense last night. Drake London had the game-winning touchdown last night. Kyle Pitts was also instrumental in that drive. Bijan Robinson almost had 100 yards, averaging over 8 yards per carry. Outplayed Saquon Barkley the whole game. Algiers,
the offense run through Bijan.
Huh?
The offense run through Bijan.
Exactly.
Run straight through Bijan.
Exactly. And that's where my point is being made. So we're gonna set the tone with Bijan, because if the Chiefs quote unquote want to blitz us, you know how stupid that sounds? All we gotta do is run the ball. Sometimes that blitz won't make it. We might get through before they get through. And then when they try, go ahead. I'm
about to say, or if they blitz, you don't want to drop that goddamn screen.
Exactly.
Real quick.
And then the tight end is going to be a recipient of all of them little short plays because you blitzing your linebacker. So blitz if you want. Bro, we're going to exploit them. And then Ray McLeod, he's emerged as a third receiver. Even in the first game when he caught that deep pass, he's already emerged. So we have I'm not gonna say we have great pieces. We have legitimate pieces. We have pieces for the future on offense in every position. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I'm glad you feeling how I feel every year as a Falcons fan, bro.
Nah, you didn't feel that way last year. You know you didn't.
I felt this way last year, bro.
Not about Mariota. You hated Mariota. You hated Mariota.
Hell yeah, we all did. Fuck that nigga.
Oh yeah, Desmond Ridder. You hated him too.
We hated him too. Goddamn right.
So now here's the thing with Desmond Ridder. I actually was trying to believe in that guy.
Nah, I knew he wasn't shit.
He threw too many interceptions.
I knew he wasn't shit. When we got him, I knew he wasn't shit.
Here's the thing. Everybody wanted Ridder to play because Mariota was so sorry. We were like, bro, please let Ridder play. Please let Ridder play because Mariota ain't doing shit. Then when we saw goddamn Ridder play, we were like, hey man, what the fuck you doing?
I ain't seen no bullshit like that ever in my life.
To be completely honest, I was like, hey, let Heineke be the goddamn starter over Ridder. I would go goddamn
play ball.
So while we on the topic of quarterbacks, right? I got scared last night. I'm gonna tell y'all when I got scared last night, bro. I was watching the game, but I was watching the Manning, the Eli Manning and Peyton Manning commentary, because I'm just getting back into my sports bag, bro. So you know, I'll keep up with the Falcons but let me get back to the point. I was watching the Eli and Peyton Manning commentary of the game, and they brought Matt Ryan up. They said, hey Matt Ryan, come on in. As soon as they said Matt Ryan's name, just Jalen Hurts was running for almost about to catch a touchdown. I was like, yo, get Matt Ryan the hell up out of here. What the hell? Why the hell they bring him in? I thought, yo, the shit went downhill, and that's when Jalen Hurts scored. I'm like, yo, I was pissed. I was like, yo, why the fuck did Matt Ryan just come through? So as the game progressed, I was like, we really cursed. So as the game continued to progress, you know, they was talking to Matt Ryan and they was talking to him about his past years with the team, and I was like, damn. It dawned on me. I was like, yo, we did Matt Ryan dirty. Matt Ryan should have ended his career with the Falcons. He should have ended his career with the Falcons, and we did him so dirty because I remember the last couple years on A Concourse, everybody talking shit about Matt Ryan. Get this nigga out of here. Get him out of here. He tracked. Everybody dogged him. And the Falcons' karma from the past 2 years is part of all that harsh criticism of Matt Ryan. I hear, he's overpaid, but yo, he took us to a Super Bowl. He was an MVP, bro. He was like he was like Brett Favre. Like he's equivalent, but he didn't go out and win a ring. He's equivalent to us letting go Brett Favre. He's equivalent to us letting go Chris Paul. He's equivalent to us letting go countless players that Atlanta has had, and them niggas left us to go get championships. Some Al Horford's one of them. Left us. He got rings with the Celtics. Matt Ryan was the best quarterback Atlanta Falcons ever seen, and I know that. And I know it's
mad. People were mad at Matt Ryan subconsciously. They were mad because they never got somebody to go under Matt Ryan. The Falcons failed at getting somebody to learn under Matt Ryan. We never seen a succession plan. So when you don't see a succession plan and you have a 36-year-old quarterback, then you're looking like, hey, we don't have nobody behind him. We're not even preparing for the future.
Hey, Indianapolis didn't do that shit either. They had Peyton Manning all them goddamn years. They didn't have no motherfucking succession plan. neither did the motherfucking Patriots. Them niggas had Brady all them goddamn years.
A lot of these teams don't have a succession plan.
Because look at
the Packers did. The Packers did. The Packers did.
The Packers are the only ones that have had succession plans because the Packers did it. They did it with Brett Favre to what's his name? Roger.
A-Rod.
What's his name? To A-Rod.
The Chiefs kind of did too. The Chiefs kind of did too.
The Chiefs kind of did it, and they did from
Alex Smith. Alex Smith.
You know they did. You know they but a lot of the teams don't do that. Even the damn Cowboys don't even have that. I mean, success in my ass. It's hard to put in a good succession plan, but a lot of people forget. Like someone like Love that sat down for a whole year, actually almost even 2 years. You had
the Packers did it twice. The Packers did it twice. The Packers
did it with Favre.
They did it twice. Because Love, Banks, share what you wanted to say about. Oh my bad, Walter. Banks. After Walter said what he said. After Walter said, repeat what he got to say. Talk about your outlook on Love. Hey, Walter, I know I cut you off. So what you were saying about your homeboy?
That's cool, bro. No, I was saying my homeboy. He sat for a whole year before he came on as a starter. You know, I mean, he played one game. I think that was the last game of the year. But he had a system around there already by the time he came in because they had Kelsey, they had the running back already. What was his name at the time? I forget his name. But they had all that set up before my homeboy took over as a starter. You know, same thing with Love. You know,
that used to be the thing to do. You would draft a quarterback, have them sit for a year, learn the system, and then they will become a starter. The reason why that changed, and it's not because I'm a Falcons fan, you can hear Mark Sanchez say the same shit. The reason why that changed is when you draft a quarterback, you want him to start. He said Matt Ryan started that shit. Now, I don't know how true that is, but Mark Sanchez said that shit verbatim out of his mouth. He said now because if you go back and look before Matt Ryan was drafted, that was the thing. Draft the quarterback, they sit for a year, and then you do that. Because if you go back and look, if I'm not mistaken, Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan came out. No, I think Aaron Rodgers came out 04, and he sat behind. He sat behind Brett Favre for 4 years. Aaron Rodgers and Matt Ryan started playing the exact same time. But Matt Ryan came in as a rookie and balled the fuck out.
Matt Ryan came in 08. Matt Ryan came in 08.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers came in 05. He came in 05.
Yeah, but he didn't actually start.
Oh yeah.
He sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years.
Well, like 2. I think it was 2 or 3 years.
Like 2 years. And another thing.
He can't start. Aaron Rodgers started in 08. He started in 08. He started starting in 08.
Yeah, same year as Matt. But here's the thing: when he became a starter, Green Bay didn't like him because that man was losing. They wanted to get him out of Green Bay.
Yeah.
If you go back and look, they wanted him out of Green Bay. The first 2 years.
But what's funny is if you watch his game and you watch Brett Favre's game, they so goddamn similar. They fucking gunslingers because they play the same fucking way, and that's because he was.
But Aaron Rodgers don't throw as many interceptions.
Oh yeah,
Aaron Rodgers don't throw as many interceptions. You do?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Brett Favre is the interception king.
He is.
He was slinging that shit to the other opponent.
He's slinging the fuck out that motherfucker.
He is. But like when I moved to this country, in '94. And my first in '95. And my first football game that I watched was the Super Bowl with Brett Favre. And that was how I fell in love with the game. I fell in love with the game because of Brett Favre.
You talking about when they played New England and he won?
When they played New England and he won, yes. That was my first Super Bowl game that I ever watched. That was the first football game. That was actually my second and third football game that I ever watched. And that was when I fell in love with the game because of Brett Favre. Brett Favre till today is my favorite quarterback all time for me. Because I love
He's a legend. He is a legend. He's like Allen Iverson, bro. He's like Allen Iverson. He gonna chunk that shit. He gonna make a bad throw. Allen Iverson gonna take a bad shot. He's like AI, but it's like that shit might hit.
He might make like 3 or 4 bad throws in a row and then come back the next series and throws a touchdown like it was nothing. You know, I love his demeanor. I love the way he carries himself. I love his attitude. Like, you know, like if you've ever seen Brett Favre outside of the field, like he's one of the coolest cats ever, man. You know,
Brett Favre got drafted by the Falcons. That's what I'm saying. Brett Favre got drafted by the Falcons
too. I heard that part of
the reason why he had to get out of here, he was going the Atlanta lifestyle. That Atlanta lifestyle, bro. That shit was taking over him. You a 21, 22-year-old single rich guy in Atlanta, bruh.
In Chocolate City,
you partying too much. You drunk before the game. Come on now. They said, "No, get this thing out of Atlanta."
I'm not trying to show my age, but I done partied with Jamal Anderson a couple of times.
That's why his ass drunk now. He's still drunk,
bruh.
Not downstairs.
The kind of things this nigga was doing, and I'm like, bro, you a professional athlete.
That's why we lost Super Bowl. That's why we lost Super Bowl the first time. Them niggas went down to Miami and had a ball.
And had a ball.
Buy some pussy. What's his name when they go buy some pussy and got caught too? What was his name?
You down there buying prostitutes while you married when you're supposed to be getting ready for the game.
Eugene and Ray Buchanan.
It was Eugene Anderson. Was it Eugene Anderson or whatever his name was? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was our safety.
Both of y'all down there.
You know it's because of them dudes that the NFL now sequester their players. Some teams sequester their players. Even my guy that's on here, when he used to play in one of them cities, whenever I went down there, he would leave the night before the game and go to a hotel to spend the night because they made them spend the night in the hotel. And then in the morning, before game time, they would put them on the bus and take them to the game. And then after the game, they'll still have to take them back to go get their cars from the hotel. Yeah, they have to sequester the players because of some of this shit like that, you know. So it just happens. They do vet check on them, and I get it because it's a business, and these guys are young. At the time, these guys are young.
Yeah. You can't have. What do you think a 22-year-old in 2024? You give this single man $10 million, and you be like, "All right, cool. We're gonna put you in Miami. We're gonna put you in Atlanta." And all right, go have fun. What do you think is bound to happen? You fresh out of college, bro. You ain't have no money in college, but now the next day you got $400,000 in your bank account, and you single and you living in Atlanta or you living in Miami. What do you think is bound to happen to this man? No, come on now. That's just crazy.
Bruh. It's
niggas going. You know how it is. You gave me $1 million right now, threw me in Miami or Atlanta. I'm already here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, man.
Like we used to say in my day, man, that's a lot of shoe show money.
For real.
Like shoe show, sir.
But you know what? They coming out of college with that type of money now.
Now they are. Now they getting NIL deals. Now they are.
Yep.
Now here's the thing. Imagine if they would have had NIL deals in the 80s and 90s.
Some of these guys wouldn't even go to the pros.
Nigga.
Nope.
Man, it would have been so crazy. Not to mention, we live in Atlanta ourselves. We be in the club.
That's a lot of horizontal activity money.
A lot of horizontal activity.
We stay in Atlanta, so we probably done party with a lot of the players like in the early two. You know what I'm saying? I used to see Roddy White, Julio, and all the rappers and all that shit at the club. Yeah. Like I look to the right. I see Julio. I see Roddy White, Chiefin. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm like, it's shit just regular. That shit just regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's regular here.
It's got the lifestyle.
The worst one is the NBA players, man.
Oh yeah. We even party with the NBA players.
That boys be throwing money like they use it to wipe their ass.
No, hey, don't party with no baseball. So here's the thing. Don't party with no baseball, nigga. They party the hardest. Baseball players,
they got money.
All their money is guaranteed. All of it.
Yes.
If you sign a contract, 10 years, $250 million. $250 million that is guaranteed. Don't party with no baseball player. You ain't gonna match it. You not gonna match it.
There was 1 year, I can't remember what year it was. I was looking at the highest paid salary for baseball, and I think it was the Chicago White Sox. They had Albert Bell on the list as the highest paid player on the team. At that point, I don't think Albert Bell had played and touched the ball for like 3 or 4 years at that point, but he was still the highest paid player on the team because he was still getting paid. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all, real quick, do y'all know? Y'all ever heard of Bobby Bonilla?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Bobby Bonilla. Yes.
Every single year, whoever his agent is should go down in history. This man ain't played in 25, 30 years. But every year, July 7th, whatever it is, that man get $1 million in his bank account every year.
Wow.
And they touch the baseball field in 20-25 years. They call it Bobby Bonilla Day. Every day he wake up at 12 a.m. and got $1 million in his bank account.
Hey, you get $1 million a year.
$1 million a year for doing nothing.
You get $1 million a year for shit.
Bruh. Yeah, Bobby Bonilla played for the Mets, and I think he played for the Dodgers at some point too.
Yeah, I think he played. Did he play for the Oakland A's too? He's an old school dude.
Yeah.
Oh, let me
he old school. He old school, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo. So what's popping, man? What we switching gears to now, man? What we talking about now, bro?
Hey man, what y'all think about the?
I'm watching these Braves right now. Beat up on these Reds.
Oh man, don't get me started on the
Braves.
Hey, I'm gonna just mute myself. I'm become so Atlanta these days that all these teams just annoy me. So I'm just gonna mute myself because I got a lot of shit to say about the Braves. I'm just gonna hold my peace because none of my teams are gonna win any championships because all these players.
We don't know that. We don't know that. The Braves are still in the running for the playoffs right now. We don't know that.
Yeah, like you wildin', bro. You wildin'. The Braves.
Everybody on the Braves hurt though.
Unless the Falcons, the Braves, and
that don't mean nothing.
The Hawks, unless they move to Athens and go play and hang out with the Bulldogs.
We just won the World Series. We just won the World Series. What are you talking about?
Pish, posh. Whatever.
Hey, here's the thing. They go up to Athens, they gonna get drunk, bro. They gonna get arrested for a DUI. I don't need that.
Yeah, but shit else. It's Athens though. It's college kids. They just do whatever they do at their house.
Oh nah, it'll be too lit. It'll be too lit out there. It'll be too lit out there, bro.
Bruh.
Them games will be packed.
Atlanta is not a city built for an athlete to succeed in. If you're an athlete,
like hell is not.
Atlanta,
like hell is not. Look at Chipper Jones. Look at Julio. Look at Matt. Look at Dion. Look at Dominique Wilkins. Bro, all them arrived here in Atlanta. Look at Andrew Jones.
Look at Mike Vick.
Look at Evander Holyfield. Bro, what you talking about?
Listen what I'm saying.
Evander Holyfield damn near crazy, bro.
I say that look, I've met Evander, okay? I've met Evander before. And Evander is
Yeah, Vander got damn cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
But he's still a legend. But he's still a legend. He still thrive. He still thrived in his career. Being
in his career.
Julio, if you ever met Julio, bro.
I've met Julio a couple of times. Julio's cool as hell.
Yeah, Julio is a very He's a very introvert, bro. He don't fuck with nobody. Period.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Julio's cool.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not talking about all the athletes in Atlanta. I'm just my focus is more on the team dynamic. You know, because if you're playing in a team in Atlanta, it's hard to win because there's too many distractions in Atlanta. Too many distractions. Right?
But here's the thing: if that's your lifestyle, then you're gonna dive into it. But somebody like Julio, who's already an introvert and who really don't fuck with people, guess what you gonna do? Nigga, you just gonna stay inside. It really depends about what your lifestyle is and what you like to do. I've lived in Atlanta my entire life, bro. I've never hit Magic City a day. I've never hit Magic City a day in my life.
Nick Saban didn't play that.
You don't know what you missed out on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You ain't never been to Magic City.
I ain't never been bro. I couldn't tell you what the inside of Magic City looked like, and I've been here since I was a baby, bro.
I'm gonna just tell you straight up. As Magic City is concerned, they do the best tricks in Magic City. That's all I'm saying. You want to see? Well, no, see them girls that goes back to what you.
Hey, hold on. If y'all want to talk strip clubs,
great shoes. You want to see some great shoes? You know, the shoe show, and you want to see some pole work. I suggest you just go to Magic City. Just pay that little $20 fee and go in there and just watch them on that pole. That's it. You know.
But no, that just go back to what you were saying. It just Atlanta is what you make of it, because it just depends on what your lifestyle is. It depends on what you like to do. Nigga, you want to go wine tasting? Nigga, it's a whole bunch of shit out here for you to do that. You want to go to the museum? There's a couple museums here. You want to go to the strip club and see some ass? We got that too.
But we know
you want to gamble? You know what I'm saying? It's Atlanta is really an everything city. It's just what you make it.
Yeah, and people still come in. So I don't know why they talk. I don't know why they talk down on Atlanta. You welcome to go.
They want to move here.
You welcome to go back to your city, because obviously your city ain't want you. Your city ain't want you.
Your city ain't working.
Like your city denied you. Your city kicked you out. They raised the rent. All right, they said you ain't got no money. Atlanta's like dead ass. In the grand scheme of things, they said you broke. All right, we gonna price you out. And y'all niggas came out here and niggas got the nerve to talk.
Okay.
Like, so it's like, you got it. People don't see the bigger picture, but when it going back to what Walter was saying, Atlanta has had some great teams. Has had some great. All right. You got some organizations that haven't won championships. It's gonna happen, but we've had some good and great teams that have entertained us over the years, from the Hawks to the Braves to the Falcons to even Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta United won in the first year. So being a sports fan in Atlanta has been fun. I wasn't born here, but I was raised here, and I've seen the sports history throughout Atlanta. I had fun in the 90s when they went to the Super Bowl. I had fun when Vic came. Like UGA, from UGA, like, I get it. The elements are there for destruction. Like, if you party too much, if you do too much out here, it's out here. That shit is in every city. But you still have athletes that has been able to thrive and take it to the next level and be like world renowned, just as some as our musicians or entertainers out here. That's why full circle it all come together. So I hear what Walter's saying, but at the same time, man, Atlanta teams have made Atlanta proud. You know what I'm saying? We just haven't got
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I've been to the shoe show with a former Dallas Cowboy before. And let me just say, it was interesting.
Yeah, but I just like, because I
got stories for days, man. I got stories.
But no, because the city of Atlanta, we have 3 championships. People want to knock that Atlanta United championship like it's not winning. Like, nigga, soccer is the biggest sport in the world. What y'all talking about?
Yeah.
So we have three championships for the city.
We got more time. We about to get into that too.
That's
another thing.
The city of Atlanta has two. The Braves got two, and United has one. So we're good. I would love to see the Falcons have one in my lifetime. That would literally make me happy.
Right.
That's really the only team that I really truly want to see win a championship because that team I've been a fan of the longest.
Yeah.
Well, I've been a fan of the Braves the longest, but I already saw them win one.
Yeah, but Georgia's a football state. Georgia's a football and baseball state, like at heart. Georgia is really a football state. So Atlanta needs. Man, we got so many legends, bro. We got so many legends that come out of this state, like from Atlanta, from all over Georgia. Like Georgia, period, got some of the best football players that I've ever seen personally. You know what I'm saying? And they say Florida, they say Texas, but Georgia. I was raised. I seen some legends. I see some legends that didn't make it to the NFL, but went to college and did great in high school, even from middle school. I've seen some legendary. I went to school with Kyle Love. Who won rings with the Patriots. I seen what's his name? I forget his name. Who played for the Packers? He's a safety. I seen some niggas in the league like from my area. Like, do they think like? And I know Brody seen it. Banks done seen it. If you've been here, Walter done seen it. Like, we got some legendary football players. Atlanta deserve a Super Bowl. We deserve that because the bread and butter is football here.
Lemi, I don't want to cut you off, but this is the thing, Lemi. So you guys are missing the point that I'm trying to make. The point that I'm trying to make is not the athletes that live here.
Yeah.
You know? It's just a team dynamic here. Because for example, Jerome Bettis lived here, Cordell Stewart lived here, Hines Ward lived here. They lived here during the period where they won Super Bowls. You feel me?
Hines Ward. Do you know the story about
Hines? Hines Ward is from here.
You know the story about Hines Ward.
Educate me, brother.
So Hines Ward, he's actually, I believe his mother is Korean.
Korean.
His mother's Korean. His daddy is black. His dad met his mom, brought them over here.
Okay.
Once he found out she was pregnant, that man left. He didn't speak not a lick of fucking English, dog.
Oh wow.
And that man, Hines Ward, grew up here and became what he became. But no, that's just a story. Yeah, that man, his dad literally brought his mom over here. She didn't speak no goddamn English. She literally was just pregnant as fuck.
Yeah. And he from Forest Park. But Walter, I wasn't even responding to what you were saying. You know, I was just responding to what Brody was saying about Atlanta, about just wanting to see Atlanta get a Super Bowl. Because I think we deserve it with all the time. You know,
we've had our chances though. We've had our chances. I mean that team. Let's talk about that team. What year was that? I can't remember the year.
I think it was 98. It was 98.
No. Was it 16-17? The 16-17, the one we played in
Houston. The Patriots, bruh.
Yeah, was it
Brody?
15,
Brody, we didn't hear you.
Whatever it was,
Brody.
That year though. Let me say something about that year though.
Hold on, Brody.
Our offense was the best offense in the league. We
blew
everybody out.
Yeah.
We blew everybody out.
We probably had the greatest offense all time. It was probably the greatest offense all time.
No, not all time.
The Rams. My bad, the Rams. The Rams.
No, not even the Rams. Not even the greatest show on turf. The best offense in the NFL. At least, let me put it this way: the most highest scoring offense of all time. I believe is that 2015 team with the Broncos with Peyton Manning, where he broke the touchdown.
48 touchdowns.
No. He had 53.
Yeah, 53. Oh, 53. Okay.
53 touchdowns.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that season though, season when we made it to the Super Bowl and played the Patriots in the Super Bowl, we had the best offense in the league.
Of course. Most definitely.
Offensive coordinator was the coach in the 49ers.
Shanahan.
and that was his last year.
And fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him for real. But
he was part of the rigging. He was part of the rigging.
We blew everybody out. We
averaged 30 points. We averaged 33 points a game.
Bro, we blew everybody out. It wasn't even close. Like, our defense was suspect the whole season. But offensively, you couldn't touch us. We had Julio and Roddy White killing that shit, bro.
Yeah. Tony Gonzalez
is a quarterback coach.
Tony Gonzalez.
So what I'm saying is, we had an opportunity to win the Super Bowl, but we lost it, man. 28-3, man. Look at my heart.
We know. We already know.
I'm hurt, I can't get over that. And then they had to go make a movie about it. That movie, 80 for Brady. I saw that. I refused to watch that movie, but when I watched it, I was like, really? Y'all had to do that again?
But no, the Broncos, that 2013 season the 2013 season where they went to Super Bowl and lost to Seattle. That's the highest scoring offense in NFL history. They averaged, I'm on the computer right now, they averaged 38 points a game.
Who was that? The Patriots?
The Broncos. The 2013 Broncos. They averaged 38 points a game. They scored 606 points in 16 games.
Man, who's their running back and who they had what was the name of that wide receiver, the one that passed away? Demaryius Thomas. God rest his soul. Yeah, God rest his soul, man. Them boys was nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Payne Manning had 55 touchdowns that year. He had 55 touchdowns that year.
Bro. That shit is crazy.
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. That's over. What is that over 3 point something touchdowns a game?
Yes, it is. That's averaging 3.5 touchdowns a game.
God damn. Right. It's hard to do that again. It's hard to do that
you by yourself are scoring 21 points.
Jesus Christ.
By yourself as a quarterback, you just averaging 21 points by yourself.
Yeah, 3.43. Woo.
Like, come on now, like that shit is.
That's just nasty.
That defense was kind of bad too, though. That defense was off the chain. That Broncos defense.
Yeah, because you got when you got Von Miller on that bitch. Oh,
Von Miller.
Lord.
And you know he's back, right? Von Miller's back.
He ain't the same Von Miller.
It's not the same, but he's back.
He ain't the same Von Miller from 2013.
I'm gonna tell you what offense is giving me some flashes right now, and I hate to admit it, but that Saints offense.
Nah, I ain't never gonna say shit good about them. I don't care what they do.
We never going to. But this is a platform where we gotta recognize everybody that's out there. We can cut them off if we want to, but they
gotta show love, man.
They scored 91 points in 2 games. 91 points.
They have.
I think the Falcons gonna hit them in the mouth. I think the Falcons
we're gonna bust their ass when they come here.
I think the Falcons gonna surprise some people, bro. I think Falcons gonna expose that offense. I think they slightly overrated, but shout out to them. They doing their thing. They're doing their thing.
All it takes is for one team to figure out your game plan, bro.
All it takes one team, and that shit on tape for the rest of the season.
Nah, shout out to Alvin. Shout out to Alvin Kamara. He from Georgia. He from Norcross. You see what I'm saying? He his parents. He got a crazy story too. Yeah, he a Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? So shout out.
He's Sierra Leonean.
Oh, serious? I thought his people was from Nigeria.
Sierra Leone.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out my brother. Yeah. I see you, brother.
Yeah.
He doing what he do. 4 touchdowns against that Dallas defense that's supposed to be the defense. I didn't hear Parsons' name now one time during that game.
Yeah, nah, we heard it, but we was hearing how frustrated that motherfucker was. yeah, we heard it. I seen that part.
I had two games running that day. I was watching that game, and I was watching the Giants, not the Giants, the Jets and the Titans. You know, yeah, they have some issues.
I mean, they was looking good against the Browns, but you know
Titans
who
are
are
done, bro.
the who?
Titans are done.
The Titans?
Yeah, Titans are done.
Yeah, nah. Banks is right. They're done.
They
Who
gave
played the
they
Titans?
got Brown. They just really
Who was
gave
playing
up
the
whole
Titans?
team, bro.
It was A-Rod and the Jets.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
didn't they lose? They lost to the Jets, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
lost both of the games.
because they don't have a quarterback.
They got
Will Levis.
Like I said, they don't have a quarterback.
Is he a rookie?
No, this is second year.
This is second
I think
year.
it's second or third year.
Yeah.
He like Desmond
He ain't
Ritter,
ready.
bro.
He ain't ready.
Because here's the thing.
We got it. Go ahead.
No, because he got drafted the year after the Titans selected Malik Willis. It's like they drafted both of them back to back, and everybody was like, "Huh?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what are y'all doing? Like y'all picked two quarterbacks back to back. That's just like when Arizona did that shit. When they picked Kyler Murray, but the year before they picked what's his name? Jalen. What the fuck is his name? Here's another quarterback, and they never gave that man a chance. He bounced around from team to team.
But we all knew Malik Willis
I want to give a
wasn't
shout
gonna be
out
it,
to.
bro.
I want to give a shout out to the Texans, man. That boy C.J. Stroud, man, and that boy Nico. Is it Nico Williams?
Yes.
Bruh, they something serious, man. They something serious. They are something serious.
Here's the thing, but I'm waiting for Stephon Diggs to get in his bag. That's what I'm waiting on.
He will. He's new to the team, so he will.
He is.
He'll get in. But that boy Nico, though.
Yeah, Nick. Here's the thing. Tank that whole offense.
He just coming.
That whole offense is nice because you already had CJ Stroud and Nico and Tank Dell, and then you went and added Stephon Diggs and Joe Mixon. So you already had a nice team. You won your division last year.
They're gonna win it again this year too because
and you're gonna win again this year. There's no other team in that division. There's no other team in that division that's giving y'all a run for y'all money.
Indy's 0-2, Jacksonville's 0-2, and what's the last team there?
You got Tennessee, Houston, Colts, and Jacksonville. Jacksonville might be the only team that give you a run for your money slightly. Everybody else
slightly. I mean, they got the pretty boy quarterback with the long hair, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. He a pretty boy. Yeah, Trevor's it's a handsome young man. But, don't know if he's gonna win, Super Bowl ring, but he's a handsome young man. What's up, Miss Carter? How you doing, Miss Carter? Like and subscribe. What it do, girl?
Jacksonville gonna be waiting for a Super Bowl for the next 40 years, bro.
They ain't been popping since Mark Brunell. And Tom Coughlin.
Damn. That man said Mark Brunell.
Well,
when they first came into
Marcus Jones Drew.
Yeah, when they were an expansion team. At that time they were an expansion team. So yeah. Whatever. So I want to switch gears a little bit. Did y'all watch the debate last week?
I hate politics.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. I just want to know if anybody watched the debate last week. Anybody?
I ain't watched not no part of it. I hate politics.
I just wanted to say something about that because
they said Kiva need that.
I felt like the former president attacked my Haitian
brother. Okay.
Talking about the Haitian people in Springfield,
Ohio, What?
Eating the dogs and the cats. I got a problem with that.
He said the who? The who eating dogs and cats?
He said the Haitian people. I don't know if you heard about it. It's been on social media. It's been on TikTok and everything. So President Trump, as he was debating with Miss Kamala Harris, Miss Harris decided to frustrate his life because that's what she did. Anybody that watched that debate, you could just tell she was baiting him the whole time, and he just kept falling for it, like a little kid, like a little spoiled little brat. And she frustrated him so much that something that he heard that's not even confirmed news. Can you find that clip, Mr. Moderator? Can you find that clip? Because I want y'all to see this clip. Because this dude had the audacity to open his mouth and say, the people of Springfield, Illinois are talking about people are taking their dogs and their cats and they're eating their dogs and their cats. And I'm like, did this nigga really say this shit on national TV? Somebody please explain this to me. I've been holding my peace all week, waiting to get on this platform to say something. So, unfortunately, not all of y'all are into politics.
Hold on, Brody. Brody said he had to be out.
All right, Brody. Thanks for coming through, brother. So, yeah, he went out because we mentioned politics. He was like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out.
Yeah. So, I mean, let me see if I can pull it up. You know,
he's like, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats.
I've been to Haiti. I've been to Haiti. Shout out to my partner in Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homeboy Kevin in Haiti. I've been to Port-au-Prince. I've been to Pétionville. You know what I'm saying? I seen, you know, I know what's going on down there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't eating no cats when I was out there. I ate some good food. But you know, I was born and raised in America, man. I got Jamaican parents. You know, that's my background. I got people who come from the islands, and you know, coming up, you know, everybody got certain jokes. When you come from somewhere, they got certain jokes that they say. Like, people say some shit about Americans, people say some shit about Jamaican, people got bad things to say about Haitian, people got bad things to say about anybody from anywhere they come from. I do know when I was in college, it was this Haitian girl who used to braid my homeboy hair. And she was Haitian, we was Jamaican, and they was from up top. She was from New Jersey, he was from New York, so they rubbed shoulders with each other a lot. You know, it might be certain like beefs, and you hang amongst one another, and you know, you might be joking about one another. And the thing that my New York partner used to say, and we all laughed about, is that Haitians used to eat cats. So that was like kind of new to me. And we'll play around with it sometimes to the point where the girl got mad, or sometimes we just laugh about it but you know, deep in your heart, she know deep in her heart that that's not what she in. So I'm not trying to justify Trump whatsoever, but what Trump said is not something that hasn't been said before, like long time ago. He just look at who Trump is. He's white. At least Trump. My thing with Trump, I fuck with Trump. I don't fuck with Kamala Harris. I don't fuck with politics. But when I draw the line, I know they birds of the same feather. But when I draw the line and when I see what the foundation is coming from or what the person speaking on, I gotta rock with Trump, because he said it because he was being ignorant. But at the same time, the bigger picture is that the American people their backs are being turned on. Well, they're getting the back turned to them by the government, because they're allowing people from other places to come into the country and benefit off of their aid. And we've been working blood, sweat, and tears. It's hard right now. It's hard financially. You know what I'm saying? That and people are mad. People are upset about it. So, you know, we black in America. So if we say something, they're gonna either try to kill us. We're black men in America. They're either gonna try to kill us. They're gonna say, hey, you can't say that. They're gonna try to beat us up. But these are white men in America. So and just to be real, they're emotional, and they've had the privilege to have that freedom of speech for a long time, and that's what they're using. They're just using their freedom of speech, and what they're saying is things that have been said before. So when Trump said that, it's like, yeah, he being an asshole, but at the same time, he what he was doing was, and I don't feel like he was being baited like a child. I feel like he answered everything that Kamala Harris said. I feel like he answered it like with a reasonable response, and a response that is actually the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes to this whole everybody coming in here and having their way, and the American people are being shitted on. So, that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been to Haiti. I've been to Haiti, bro. I've been in the trenches. Like, I went by myself. Nobody went with me. I went with somebody, that I kind of just met, but that's my family now, and they welcome me with open arms, bro. So I got love for Haiti, but the fact of the matter is, we all get roasted on. Trump is a different type of animal, bro, and nobody ain't never seen it before, but me, I love it. I love it because at least, and I tell people, would you rather somebody show you their hand, or would you rather somebody stab you in the back? I feel like Trump is showing you who he is while we're being stabbed in the back by the other party. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about the situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I said, to each his own. That's why I don't touch politics as much as I try not to.
Okay.
I mean, this shit is
Banks,
crazy.
you got something to say?
Man, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck, which I ain't really into politics. I agree on both ends. You feel me? As far as shit being said, as far as that, like you said, man, it's a thing that as black people we have that we say about Chinese people. About, you feel what I'm saying? We say shit like they eat cats and dogs. They got when we go eat their shit. You feel me? So like you said, it ain't much that ain't been. That ain't been said, you feel me? So you get what I'm saying? However, you feel what I'm saying?
Hey, mute that nigga while you on this. Mute that nigga. Mute up. We don't want to lose our Asian audience.
Am I lying though? That we all don't heard it before though, right?
No.
Of course,
So,
yeah. Of course.
So, in that sense, bro, I look at it like, politics is a game of trickery. You feel me? I do agree with, the American people back. They have had their backs turned on us. It's an article that's not even showing right now as far as Colorado, where the Venezuelan gang has took over the park. You got
in Aurora.
Yeah, in Aurora. You got the shit that's going on in New York right now. People in New York basically saying that the illegal immigrants got what? They're getting damn near $3,000 in food stamps, and they're getting $4,000 in credit. Man, at some point I look at it like this, right? If people are voting due to the black and white man, right? I feel like everybody's gonna look out for their best interests. And if you're gonna look out for your best interest, man, you have to understand the statistics behind it. The reason these people are allowing illegal immigrants to coming in is for a power shift. Illegal immigrants are gonna shift the Democratic Party to power. Because right now the biggest thing is that's why the Democratic Party caters to black people the most. Because right now we can help them either win or we can help them lose an election. Once you get the illegal immigrants in, they can help you win, because I don't know if y'all ever lived in California, but California is motherfucking goddamn. California is the most liberal place on earth. Yeah, I lived in California. You can go to California right now. You can go to California right now and give them your name and you can get goddamn food stamps like that. Give them your name. We got food stamps within 1 hour of being in California. We had an illegal immigrant that stayed in our neighborhood, went and got food stamps within 1 hour. Like, it's like that. So I think if we're gonna look at black and white, we want to go with what's in our best interest. We don't want to go by color. We want to go what's gonna benefit us. Like, we start thinking about other motherfuckers and how they gonna be. We ain't even free. Do you not know the Voting Acts right has to be renewed every 40 years?
Yeah.
That shit is that's not a real law, bro. That shit has to be renewed. So we're not even really goddamn. We don't have the right to vote until that shit get renewed. They just renewed it. Wait, how long? Look, I don't know when, but look.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I remember that shit was coming on. Yeah.
So
I hear you, bro.
The crazy thing about the electoral system here in this country, for example, is you can have the most votes as far as the population voting for you, but if you don't win certain states, you don't win. That happened to Hillary, and that's the problem that I have with the electoral college. The electoral college is based on the popularity of your state.
What's up?
That's and the electoral college and the numbers that your state garners, which is bullshit. At the end of the day, if there's 20 people in this room or in this thing now, and we say vote for Lemi, vote for Walter, or vote for Banks. If Lemi gets 7 votes, I get 7 votes, all right, and you get 6 votes. But the 6 votes that you get came from a region that's stronger than both of our regions. You win. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Absolutely bullshit.
Oh yeah,
that
just shows you where the power lies. The power lies. They have the power because they have the control of the media. The media can tell you some shit. You got the choice to believe it or to not believe it. Most people don't believe it.
And this is what Trump says. Trump says, I can tell everybody that the sky is purple. And they believe me. Yeah. And that's why he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. Because his followers regardless.
So I don't vote. I'm not gonna say I don't care about politics because I'm paying attention now. But I'm paying attention. I don't care about politics, but I'm paying attention. And what we got to understand is that they both birds of the same feather. One is just on one side, one is on the other. They just here to create confusion amongst the masses. And that's one thing. And that's one thing that I know. They're puppets. They all puppets in the grand scheme of things. Like they don't got no control.
Let me break it down to you the way I see it. The way I see it is real simple. Okay, the way I base this on is real simple. And the way our government is set up, or the way it's real simple. When the Democrats in office, they're gonna increase the taxes of the corporations and the 1%ers. When the Republicans in office, they're gonna reduce the taxes of the corporations and the 1%ers. That's the difference between the two. Because at the end of the day, if gas costs $3 a gallon today, and it costs $10 a gallon tomorrow, we, the middle class people, and the consumers, we're gonna find a way to pay for the gas regardless. So it don't matter to me who's in office. I vote. I'm gonna be honest with you. I vote. But at the end of the day, it does not matter who's in office to me personally. Yeah. Because none of y'all make any difference in my life. And then the whole taxation. Hold on 1 second, man. One quick second to make this point. The whole taxation in this country too is bullshit. Because so you telling me, Lemi, because Lemi's over here and Lemi figured a way to make 30 million this year, and I made 100,000 this year. I got to get all the money Lemi's making. Let me get 40% of your money. And Walter says you only made 100. Let's just get 20%, or let's just get 10%. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And that's why all those 1%ers and all those corporations, that's why they vote Republicans, regardless of whatever it is, because they want to keep more of their money. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Who wants to go sign a $30 million contract? And then as soon as you sign the contract, they say, "Hey, bruh, we want 40%." Bitch, you ain't got no choice. It's the law, and that's why I keep saying the fair tax is what it should be. It don't matter if you make 300 million, if I make 100,000, don't matter. We should all pay the same tax percentage. That's just how I feel. Now, in other words, if Lemi decides, if you go to Lemi and be like, "Hey, Lemi, look, bruh, I mean, you made 300 million, and we know you're only paying like 10% like everybody else is paying. You want to help out a little bit? Lemi can be like, sure. Now, if I help out, why don't I only pay 5% then? You know what? Be like, Lemi, if you do that, we'll appreciate that. We'll let you pay 5% if you're gonna help us out. That's done. Don't say you're trying to balance. You're trying to balance the way the world works by taxing him 40 and taxing him 10 or 20 because he can. That's bullshit. So that's why some people just stay where they are because they don't want to get taxed more money. They're like, oh no, if I make this more money, they're gonna tax my ass. Or everybody's trying to find ways to cook the books and hide their money.
That's a fact.
Shit. But go ahead, my brother, man.
So I'm gonna put it like this, right? When it comes to shit like that, we gotta look at the type of country we live on. Everything is built, like they say, anything that's built on sand to fall, right? So if we built a certain type of way, think about America and think about China, right? When you think about China, when you put China into a perspective, China is a distribution damn near around the world, right? So China benefits differently than we do. They're going to benefit from certain things. When you think about manufacturing, you don't think about America manufacturing much. We don't manufacture. We don't build shit. When you want your cell phone done, you're going to go to China to build that shit. When you want certain shit, you're going to go to different countries. America is about controlling the rest of the world. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you get billionaires that are able to bring in the money, because you got to think about, I'm going to tax the billionaires less, but our country is built on taxing our people, because our people, the only value our people have is that they're going to work for us. You get what I'm saying? They're going to work for us in the sense. A billionaire brings money to the country. So he's going to look at it like, all right, I'm going to tax you less because you're bringing business to the country. You get what I'm saying? Now, what I do believe they should do, I believe you should tax a company that's sending their jobs to India. Like, when you call, I got to talk to an Indian man to goddamn, when I talk, you feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of countries are doing that. And the reason they're doing that is because now inflation has done hit us so hard to where we're not finna take $10 an hour no more.
Inflation is taxation.
Huh?
Inflation is taxation. That's the new taxation.
We're not gonna take that. We need more money, big dog. I need more money.
But India gonna do it. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry to cut you off, Banks. But the reason why them people are taking their businesses to India and other places is so they don't have to pay more taxes.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know an Indian will do this shit for nothing. They have call centers in India. You get what I'm saying? They have call centers in it.
Hello, Mr. Banks. Yes, Mr. Banks. Okay. My name is Roger, Mr. Banks. Okay, Habib. My name is Roger. How are you, Mr. Banks?
Exactly.
Okay, how are you doing, Habib?
How much you think it would cost to build an iPhone in America based off where it's built in a factory in China?
Hundreds of dollars.
It's just like when people say, I'm going to go get my surgery in the DR instead of going to Miami. Because Miami is going to be... You feel what I'm saying? Miami's going to be, it's going to cost you a penny.
Hey, no comment, but...
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I'm going to Mexico to go fix my
teeth. Hey, y'all. I gotta go to work in the morning, man. Hey, I hate to cut it. Yo, great show. We gonna be back. We made our prediction.
We talk about half the shit we wanted to talk about.
I know, bro. My football guys came through, and you know that's the way. And that's the way it goes. Yeah. You never know how I go down on Let Me Speak. It was great. This is
another epic show, my man. Banks, my brother, appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
It was awesome having you and Brody on, man. Y'all killed it for us today, man.
Facts.
Show, man.
Shout out to everybody checking in.
The show just morphed into something else from where we was planning to get it to go to. But it was lovely, man. I liked it, man. Even my dude that wasn't on, that was just throwing me pointers and points from the phone. He was like, yeah, y'all lit today. You know, like, it was nice, man. I really appreciate y'all coming through. Lemi, we gotta get this thing popping. We gotta get it moving, man. We gotta get our viewership up, man.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Organically, we gonna get there.
We might have to start doing like videos and posting them like on the side.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe like not going live, but doing like a thing with me and you or whoever, and then posting them. You know.
Yeah. For sure. It's gonna get better, man. I appreciate y'all, man, taking the time out y'all day. Shout out to Brody. Shout out to Walter. You already know, all day, every day. Banks. We spoke all week about the game, and we came out victorious. So, hey, same thing. We're gonna continue the discussions behind the scenes, and we're gonna see each other next Tuesday to see what happens Sunday night, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Walter, did you you still don't got a score yet, right? You still waiting, right?
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me make a prediction. I've been thinking about it. For real. I wasn't gonna leave here without making a prediction. So I'm gonna go Atlanta 19, Kansas City 28.
Okay.
Woo! Man, if I was a better, I'd be a rich man. Especially yesterday, I was thinking like, damn, I would have put 5 bands on the game. Shit.
Don't forget, I also said that Kirk Cousins ain't gonna make it to the end of the game.
I heard you say that.
Oh yeah, I heard that part. All right,
cool. You think it's gonna be some Jerry Maguire type shit? All right.
17-27.
I'm saying that he's Spags is gonna be on his ass, man. Spags
all right,
put that shit on his
ass. I'm gonna revise my score because 30-21 Falcons. 30-21 Falcons. Fuck that. 30-21 Falcons.
You said F that 30-21 Falcons. Well, I like the pick. Man. I like the pick. But don't forget, we won by how many points yesterday? 1 point.
1 point. It's gonna be a thriller, but I want us to win 30-21. It's gonna be a thriller.
And the Chiefs won by 1 point too.
Interesting. Ooh, that was a great observation. So man,
somebody's gonna have something to prove on Sunday night.
So here's a fun fact. From the game before we get up out of here. My son was born on the 22nd of December. Falcons had 22. Jesse Bates, number three caught it.
Jesse about to be 2?
Yeah. Jesse, my bad. Jesse Bates caught the interception. My son named Jesse. So just after all of this, just me being the only nigga hyping the Falcons and me seeing this win, it's been very, very exhilarating for me. It's been a very good 2 hours. Like, it got me feeling like a prophet right now. like a great dad. Like, I feel like a great dad to my son. Like, we in the right direction. Shout out to Jesse Bates. Shout out to Jesse Bates. And number 22. 22 is the number of the week, man. For sure. But yo, I love y'all boys, man. Y'all fam, bro. We gonna keep the discussion behind the scenes, and let's get it, man. See y'all next Tuesday, man. You already know, man. Bless you.
Y'all boys bless up, bro.
You already know.
Those of you that get to watch this, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Get us up there, man. Love y'all, man. Thanks, my brother. Salute. Thank you for your input, man.
Bless up, y'all.
Definitely appreciate it, man. All right, bro. Hey, let's try to get Banks and Brody back next Tuesday. So what we're gonna do is let's do this. Let's talk about the soccer stuff first, and then bring them on. Let's talk about the Falcons after that.
All right, for sure. Yeah, no problem. Right, so yeah. Y'all be easy later.
All right, man.
Later. God bless.
All right, my boy. Bless up, bro. That was a great show.
It was an awesome show, my brother. Let's do this again, man.
You already know, man. Blessings to the family, man. I'll catch you later.
You too, brother. You take care of yourself.
All right, for sure.
Yes, sir.